welcome back.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hey, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Long time no
It's been
see.
a hot second.
Been a little bit.
Feels good to
technically.
be back. Can we have like
Oh,
can we have like a Steve from Blue's Clues moment? Just be like,
hey,
"You've all done great."
it's been a while.
Yeah.
By the way, whatever you're doing, you look great. Keep it up. Really working for you.
I know.
Yeah. All right. So it's okay.
When we're all famous in 5 years, someone will post this really grainy, cringe clip, and it'll bring back a bunch of nostalgia. It'll be great, guys.
It'll bring back
Yeah.
a bunch of triggers. So.
It's supposed to be lighthearted.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Probably. So this is episode what, like 14 technically, because we kind of didn't stream for a little while, but we didn't want to wait until we were ready to stream, and we kept playing. So
Gotta keep the magic alive.
Yeah. Agreed.
Responsibilities got in the way and all yada yada yada.
Yeah. Life happens, and that's perfectly all right.
But we're back. Yeah.
We did. So, to recap you on what happened kind of in the lost chapters of the Songs of Creation, right? So we last left off when the party was in the nightmarish realm beneath the waves, Mirashal's realm. The god of madness's kingdom. There they met a merchant, strange, curious figure shrouded in cloth and unable to see his face. He tried to bargain and offer a lantern of true sight, which didn't quite take because, well, Zara found out she happened to have one. So, a few things happened. You rescued the triplets with your First Legion bots that were kind of enslaved to you using the coronet that Adraxa had. You escaped through a dreamlike passage into a different part of that world at the recommendation of the triplets, the frightening looking baby children spider thing, where you then met a ghost that was haunting Adraxa, the ghost of Brunin, that she's still carrying with her. It was a bit of a heart-wrenching moment as she contended with the guilt that she'd felt at letting him die, feeling helpless. Then came to find that the guilt was manifested by an actual demon, a servant of Mirashal there, who preys on the madness and suffering of others, allowing them to torment themselves with their own pains and nightmares. With that, the party quickly fought this vision of the cherry tree where Brunin once tried to hang himself long before, when Adraxa and Brunin first met. They chopped the hell out of that cherry tree and cut it down, preventing the demon from being able to escape. Happy with being able to do this, they decided to try and find a way back, as they found that they were able to finally found a spot where they were able to use magic fairly easily without being blocked by the natural properties of the snare, the massive, strange abalone-like structure surrounding Yggdrasil, the city that was captured, stolen. The party decided then to accompany the triplets back to Yggdrasil. Along the way, encountering some spectators, some beholder-like monsters with lots of sharp teeth and not so many brains. But in that moment, Adraxa used her newfound powers as a paladin to grow spectral wings, taking to the air and fighting one of the beholders. The last one of the two they killed being just incinerated by Zara. It was a quick show of force that really intimidated the third one, who was not too really keen on trying to fight anymore after that.
He was so sweet. People still think
Was.
clerics are healers.
Yeah. That too, yeah. Oh god. Spine Crusher kept the triplets safe for a time. You then went on and plotted how best to trap the Wroth one, the daughter of Mearshol, whose anger brought about the state of the world that they saw. With a goal in mind of being able to obtain the diadem of lucidity that she wore around her. Being a giantess, the diadem was quite large, big enough to be worn as a mantle piece over one's shoulders. It through a combination of right positioning and really just luck and tenacity, the party survived an onslaught from her and emerged victorious. Not before she summoned another one of those very same types of demons that tried to torment Adraxa, this time by taking on the form of her sister Akara, lost in Flowhelg in the earlier wars of her when she was still young. The demon eventually took on the form of Adraxa herself, and was then slain, ending combat and bringing us to the question of now what? We have a diadem of lucidity, which grants the user, being an artifact of Mearshol, there's a price to it, but I'm not quite sure what it is just yet, are we? What's happened is, yeah, so a few things happened. One, they've acquired it. The diadem grants its bearer, its wearer, the ability to dream lucidly while within this dream realm. That means wish. That means whatever you wish to be, as long as it is within the confines of this dream realm of Mearshol, will be. And can affect the real world if the thing exists within this dream world. So it's a very strange kind of Sandman sort of take on it, right? But the party also knew that the Diadem of Lucidity would grant its user clarity of mind, freedom from any ailments in the real world, in the material plane, that is. They decided that they wanted to go back to try to use it to restore Drax's mother back to clarity of mind so that she could remember. So, the party left, jumping onto the speeder with their new friend. New friends. They then lost their new friends as they had just killed one of Mearshol's daughters, and the God of Madness, well, had his massive eye on them as they found themselves in another strange dreamlike vision where they were crossing a bridge right before the image of a massive eye looming over them, tormenting them with visions of their fears. Adraxa was paralyzed. Zera ran back. Spine Crusher ran with the triplets fast as he could across the bridge, not even looking back. Zera saved Adraxa from certain calamity by casting daylight in front of the bright blue, massive cavern-like eye in front of her, blinding it for a moment, bringing them out of the dream and back into the speeder that was careening across the plains, hitting a rock, sending them flying, wrecked beyond repair. They decided to try and walk across the waste, heading back towards the direction of Yggdrasil, as best as they could guess where it was. Along the way, they eventually found, looking for a place to rest for the night, a massive conduit strider, one of the derelict members of the First Legion, those units that were used as command towers, mobile command towers, sending orders to all of its, all of its soldiers. So, climbing up this massive bipedal mech, for lack of a better term, this enormous construct, they decided to try and, one, set up shelter for the night, two, see if they could contact the people back at Yggdrasil, the command, starting with Colbert Rinkansen, the admiral of the Brass Fleet. They did, were immediately offered, after one or two tries, because at this point the reception was a little spotty, they were able to get the message across to him that they were in need of pickup and that they found an escape route. So he promised to send someone to pick them up. In the meantime, while they waited, they decided to try and take apart this iron soldier, this massive behemoth of a bipedal robot they were standing on, to try and understand the First Legion, to find their weaknesses, what to do. And as Zera cast legend lore, then came a bit of a debate. So, in doing so, he discovered that the First Legion are not simply machines built to more conservative purpose, like a screwdriver or a lathe. No, they are, in fact, embodied by souls of soldiers wounded or maimed or taken unwillingly, even. People. Criminals, maybe. Who knows? But in this case, a decorated veteran. As Zera cast legend lore, she saw the life of this figure, this unnamed soldier, pass before her eyes. And there, they came to find out that the way that the First Legion has been creating its soldiers has been by siphoning out the souls from willing or unwilling, perhaps, participants. As many as 20 a day, even, in some factories, maybe more in others. Siphoning them out into crystals, like the one used to power the mechanism behind this. Within it, Adraxa, Zera, and Spinecrusher were all able to see this actual being's soul. This once young orcish boy grown into a man and maimed by a Thuntilian on the southern lines. From there, turned into this more or less mindless, obedient, marching soldier. Able to see and understand and hear all of the voices of the First Legion in this strange extrasensory union. This bizarre hive mind sense of power that it has. The debate was whether to kill this poor soldier, or to let him be, or to perhaps to try and use the diadem on the soldier to try and give the entire First Legion clarity of mind. There were a lot of questions as to what to do. In the end, they boarded the Scarab, the airship that took them back towards Hegershill, looking on at the Strider, wishing they could do something more. A choice lingered in Adrax's mind at this point, whether she could use the diadem to save her mother as she'd planned. At the cost, though, now she realizes, of having to forsake all of those soldiers. If there is a way to save all of them, she would. So, party ventured back to the Exodus. Well, the ruined half of the Exodus that was caught in the snare. There you met with Colbert Rinkansen and Darsh Kalgressa, the two remaining beacons of the colleges of Hegershill. There, well, you soon found out, one, that there was a very angry dwarf who wanted to find out why you wrecked the speeder, and then was saying it's okay because you found a way out of this shithole. You then found out that the terms of Hegershill's surrender were put forth by an ambassador of sorts from the Illithids, another giantess, an incredibly tall, armless woman, bluish skin, tiefling-like, almost like an ascendant, but with striking features, different in her own way, hard to place. Zera tried to figure out more about her, but was unable to. After this, the woman, Luafa Jadain, presented a very creepy, kind of insidious, sort of coaxing, plea that the people of Hegershill submit like good little sheep and accept the fate that's coming to them. realize that they've been captured by their betters and not to go and do anything foolish, such as trying to resist. Colbert Rank-Hansen then reminded you all that there was one more beacon that still remained here in Higgershill, as he took you down into the jail cell of the Exodus, where Asgaladriel Gendath, the traitor, Benedict Arnold of Higgershill, laid in rags behind bars, taunting you. What you learned from him was that your old friend Bizig de Voltregrin was one of the former Arch Scholars, the High Council member of Higgershill, hundreds of years prior, but went missing. Documents, historical texts, and some apocryphal accounts place her in different periods of time based on certain turns of phrase and habits and descriptions. Anywhere ranging from old ancient Teleorgatha to the fall of Flohelg to the even to a description of her having visited Mechanus, one of the other planes. Well, from there, Asgaladriel Gendath suggested that his motivation for betraying Higgershill was to try and find the weapons that Vivigda may have had and left behind, as they might have been the means of being able to save the world. As to the specifics, he kept his cards close to his chest and refused to give any aid beyond while he remained in rags without a warm meal. The party gave up after threatening him a good bit and getting a little bit more details, finding out that Chinchi the Tarrasque, the very small chinchilla-sized Tarrasque that Vivigda kept around, was one of the such weapons that Asgaladriel Gendath would have been happy to pick upon Krustak and the other forces that threatened the material plane. From there, the party discussed some of the plans, what prospects of what could they do with the diadem. You saw Spine Crusher almost got bumped into by Welko Vervibena, the famed duelist of the Cathedral of Sand, who instead went after Faye Balos, one of the members of the flight crew from the Scarab, who was polite enough to give you guys a ride back to the Conduit Strider on their way to go set up a point, a way to be able to convey the people of Higgershill to the exit point. So, a lot has happened, to be clear.
It's been a while.
You went after. Oh, and also Adraxa. At some point in all of this, you guys went to sleep, and Adraxa had a crazy dream in which she might have been named daughter of Mirshal, but who knows?
I'm sorry. What is that? What happened?
Oh
What?
no, sorry, I didn't say that.
Not
but
how
you
I.
did get called.
Is that how I should have interpreted that?
Maybe not.
Fucking
Doesn't matter.
what?
The point is, you use the diadem in the dream and also in reality. So.
Oh fuck! Is that why they called me the devoted one? Oh fuck me!
Yeah, so Adraxa had a dream in which she felt like she was losing control of everything and that the world was becoming crazy in this maddening dreamlike realm. Until she saw the diadem and finally reached out to it, at which point the lines making up this bizarre dreamlike realm of Mirshals beneath the waves here coalesced into a pattern she could control and understand lucidly. In doing so, however, as she was crowned, a figure standing behind her, tried to choose a name for her, asking her, "Who are you?" And she said, "I'm Adraxa." And she said, "No, that's what you are called. Who are you? Not what is your name, but who are you?" At which point, she decided on calling Adraxa the Devoted One. Which, by the way, I guess I should have not kept that card closer to my chest, too.
I can forget it, but I will continue to be haunted by it.
Yeah, I know. You soon went... So you eventually did, standing on top of the Conduit Strider, you did use the diadem, finally, to make a wish. The wish you made was that Higgershill and all the people in and around it be transported back to the, where it was in the material plane. However, among the definition of people in it would also be included. Illithids are people.
Yeah, that's.
You could have wished that nothing went wrong, which you even said earlier. Maybe we'll just wish that everything goes back and nothing wrong happens.
But the
But
more
you
specific
didn't.
we get, the more likely it is to have the whole monkey's paw thing, right? Right?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
we were smart.
So standing atop the conduit strider, where we left off was you were standing there, and that was when you noticed flashes of purple lightning and crashing sounds as from above the city as it was under attack. Which you didn't get to stare at for very long, as the conduit strider, now back on the same plane as the rest of the First Legion, suddenly jolted into being awake and aware. So I guess we can probably start with roll initiative.
Oh shit!
All right, that's a way to start it.
It doesn't necessarily mean you have to fight, but roll initiative to see who gets the first chance to do something.
What is that lightning out there?
Sure.
I think we
What's
made it
going
back
on?
home.
I look like a gnome.
Hot.
Happy October, everyone, by the way.
15.
21. Oh, sorry, Zara.
19.
Damn.
Pretty good.
Compact
That's pretty good
over.
for us.
Okay. Just good enough. All right. So, up first was. Oh, sorry. It says it still has. In the tracker.
That doesn't show
Aw.
on the stream, so go ahead and just break my heart privately, please.
So. Oh yeah. I guess it'll help if I share this image so you can see.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Oh.
I mean,
here we
Nice.
go.
so pretty much. Yeah, it's big.
Woo!
Is it still loading for you guys?
No, it
can
actually
see it.
worked for once.
Oh.
Try scooting it around, see if you can get to.
Yeah, the background's just really generic background
Yeah,
color.
it's all
so-
literally all one straight
Got it.
background.
Oh, wait, the background just turned into a background for me.
There you
now
go.
It's
Yep.
Andy.
That's the conduit strider we are upon.
Yes.
Can I add a token of some sort? Let's
Yes,
see.
you can. Yes, you
No.
may.
Let's see. GM. No, it's not gonna work.
Only you have to use theater of the mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. I see you. Is that for me, or did you just add that letter tokens? Bestiary.
It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, yes.
No, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Mike, what did you say your initiative was again?
15.
Okay, I'm just gonna plug it in so I know. Okay.
Here. Oh, oops.
And sorry,
That'll be me for now.
what'd you get? Okay, you're just
Oh.
hanging out there.
You're so sweet.
Yeah, here I'll.
I got 19.
19. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm just updating on the tracker so I can see. Okay. Up first, Adraxa.
Yeah, I am. Okay, so we're atop of this mechanical strider. It just like powered up, like, and now it's starting to move. What else is around us?
Sand. Lots and lots of sand.
Desert wastes.
You are
30
currently
by
probably, yeah, you're probably currently somewhere around 100 feet up, maybe. It's tall.
Any
That's
other mechanical men? Any other like enemies I need to worry about?
Nothing for hundreds of yards that you can see.
Okay.
Closest thing you can see, you can't even make out what it is because it could be just a bunch of rocks in the desert.
Okay.
It could be soldiers, but it could be dead.
Alright.
It's hard to say.
Day or night?
Day, bright day. That's the other thing is this is the first time that you've
Yeah.
had everything come into the just straight daylight. So
All right.
I don't remember the sun being this bright.
It's been a long time. We gotta get this thing open. I've made my decision. I try and
Okay.
crack open that panel that we had open earlier that revealed its like soul stone.
Okay. Well, it was still left open, so you do have a chance.
All right, I'll kick that open. How big is the panel?
The panel itself is,
Pretty
I'll
big.
call it the trunk of a car. It's big enough that a dwarf would need to be able to fit in, and they're pretty broad-chested.
Right,
so.
right. All right, I'm gonna take the diadem from like off myself where I've been carrying it around,
Mm-hmm.
and I try and like put it inside this machine and center it on what I'm pretty sure is like the soul stone of this machine. Like very,
Okay.
very careful.
Out of character, I suggested doing this last time, and I think you said not to do it because it would also give it the power of wish.
But we're home
So-
now.
Yeah. So again,
You're
yeah.
right. You're right.
so
Never mind.
you grant this thing lucidity. We can end combat right now. We don't even need to.
And I'll
But-
like as I do it, I like close
Which
my
is
eyes.
really
and
just
I'll-
I wanted you to roll initiative so I knew who if you had the chance to actually be able to do this first. So
Okay,
Awesome.
before it tried to like throw us off.
okay,
I'll,
yeah.
I'll also say like, I'm sorry, Mom. And let go of it, or I'll try and let go of it.
Okay. As you do, the kind of jolting tilt that you guys all had felt, that you were all kind of really, when it got to its turn next, need to make a dex saving throw or fall 100 feet. Very, very, very lucky on that initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. You find yourselves kind of standing on this thing that's shaking a bit. Adraxit, you still kind of in the hatch. There's this strange crackle on of a nearby instrument. It's hard to tell quite what it is. It looks sort of like a music box, perhaps, or something. Little, almost like a piano key, prongs and everything, and these little mechanical leg things that hit it, striking out a noise. First it's piping and almost agonizingly high, but then it starts to modulate into what's reminiscent of a voice. Where am I?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I know this seems cruel, but you had to wake up. You had to understand what's become of you and your cohort. I am so sorry.
Said, what is this? Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll do a different voice because that's also going to be really hard.
There
on
you
me.
go.
Good.
Do it for
right.
all 2,000 of
We'll
them.
say that at this point, it says press the button on the left, please. And you see a button on the left. You press the button on the left.
Wham.
And bam, engaging the convenient psychic messaging. We'll go with that for God's sake.
Great, yeah.
All right, good.
Pre-written.
Yeah, totally. So a different device chimes up.
Yeah.
Starts another smaller crystal starts spinning, and as it whirs, the ring around it starts to float a bit, as if spun about on a motor by that you can't quite see. As it does, you start to hear a voice, much kinder sounding, in your mind. 3 of you do. What's happened? What is this? What am I?
You're okay. I'm a fellow soldier. The First Legion. They've done something.
Where are my hands?
They've taken
Where are
you,
my hands?
they've taken you apart from your body and
What?
put you into this machine. Can you still hear the rest of them? Can you talk to the rest of them?
Yes.
Do they hear me?
They're screaming. Hold on. And there's, at this point, a sound. Closest thing I could describe is old dial-up modem, right? Something that for your ears would have been excruciating and maddening to hear. The three of you actually make a wisdom save, please.
Wait.
I'm 17.
15.
I'm still exhausted, y'all. Here goes disadvantage. 8.
Adraxa, you are stunned. Okay.
That is going to activate. Oh god, I hate that this is being wasted already.
Rage?
It's gonna activate the battery armband I'm wearing of stun resistance.
Oh,
So
yeah. Happened.
So
All right.
yeah, like
So yeah, you're
I kind of
and then zap, you feel yourself jolted back into your senses as you forgot that you were even wearing it, much like your DM did.
And you also gave us 3 of them, 3 each.
Okay, that's makes sense. Of course I would have. So after a moment, they're calm now. They're scared. Told them to come to me. Some of them are saying they're seeing things. They're seeing noises. What's happening? What's happened? People are being hurt. They're asking if they can fight.
They should not fight any more than they have to. Psst. We started on different sides of the ward. Their bodies were taken. There's Thuntillian and Flohelg. Everyone. Their bodies were taken from both sides of the ward to create these metal machines, and you're all just inside them.
No. They're seeing people being hurt right now. Hold on. He screams for a moment. There's a voice. I've heard that voice before. Hold on. There's a moment as the Strider starts to shake. As its knees sort of buckle for a moment. But with a sound like just this pang noise of metal being struck, the diadem almost has a sort of rigidity to it as it locks into place, floating above the crystal. And there's a sense of some attempt to try and control this thing. Blocked, rebounding.
I grab onto it to make sure whatever happens, it doesn't like leave us.
Oh yeah. No. What I'm saying is like the diadem itself, like locks into place in defense of this soul, this creature.
Oh, okay.
So,
I don't know if that's good or bad.
I don't want to see anyone else get hurt. We need to save them.
If you all can trust us, we will see you through this. But I need you to take orders from us, and if you can follow through on our commands for a little bit, we will find a way to get you free. I promise.
Free. We need to save these people now. Let's go. Hold on.
Here we
And
go.
at this point,
Hold on.
Oh.
Oh, you guys can hear it in your heads.
tells you, at this point, you hear one last thing from him before he starts running. My name. In case it's forgotten. I'm Varric of Boulder's Throw. I remember it now.
And Varric.
And we're all hearing this, right?
Yeah, the three of you.
Ferric of
It's
Boulder's Throw.
Yeah, the surprisingly soft-spoken voice compared to this massive, just behemoth of a thing.
We recognize that name, Boulder's Throw, as an area.
Make a history check.
Would
And
I-
Draxa would be a straight roll for you, because it would be with advantage. But you are a
Thank
sleepy
you.
girl.
5.
5.
Six.
6. All right. And Zara, don't even bother. You're not even.
Yeah, I
No.
was like,
Yeah.
can I do it with disadvantage? Like,
Yeah, no, sorry.
I don't know.
Yeah,
shit about
disadvantage.
it. Okay.
You would not even maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say with disadvantage you can roll.
History?
Yeah.
Watch her waste our only crit of the night on this.
I almost rolled 2 17s, but it was a 3. So 4 total.
Yeah. Boulders though, huh? You'll ask him later.
Boulder's Throw, I am a Drux of Stormhammers.
Well, Matt, hold on tight.
Aye.
At this point, it takes off, and with a speed you were not prepared for. Another noise similar to the one you've heard, but now you're kind of expecting more of that. Echoes out throughout the hatch. You kind of, at this point, Adrax, you probably put your head out of the hatch so it's not quite echoing quite so loudly for you. The rest of it, you guys hear it, and for anyone who is nearby, it would just be this hellish sound, like a bird of prey howling towards you with the Doppler effect as it trails on. Conduit Strider right now, sprinting across the waste like 100-foot tall steel ostrich. Just long bounds, crunching the sand and stone beneath it, kicking up the dust and just clouds, bearing down. Each strike of its feet, like a god's hammer, just working the world into shape.
Varric, you don't think you have any stabilizers on this thing?
That's what my legs are for. The city starts drawing closer. You can hear thunderous cracks. Looking ahead, you can see it's probably about 5 minutes before you get within range of the city that you can actually start to see some of the details. That 5 minutes for crossing the waste is damn near close to what it took getting out there with the, with a scarab through the air. So this machine is incredible engineering.
I
I think
like
I should warn them so they don't shoot down our Strider.
Can you?
Yeah. Should I send it to the council or should I send it to the Scarab?
Scarab is non-combative. I would send it to the council.
Right. I will warn I guess the last person we were really close with that was active in the council, at least in Mirashal's realm, was
Oh, Calgressa. He's gonna be the one
Calgressa.
leading the men attacking us.
Yep. So I will send a message to Calgressa, letting him know that it is me, Zara, and that we have communication and cooperation with the Striders. Please don't fire upon us.
Okay.
All the First Legion.
And also, correction, all the First Legion.
Okay. So, you run forward, getting the message out. Calgressa replies. It takes a while for him to reply, and when he does, it sounds as though he's replying in short bursts of words between, grunts, as though he's either being attacked, being struck, or exchanging blows, that he's trying his best to get words out, but he's struggling because of the strenuous nature of whatever he's doing on the other side. What you're able to get from him is understood, and eventually you hear him say a command. You're not sure if it's a command that's to you or just him speaking to someone else, but you get the idea that he is passing along the word.
Soldiers, do you know what illithid are?
I have no idea. I don't even know what I am, really.
The creatures, they float, they have wiggly
I see
things
them.
under their chins. Destroy all of them.
I see them.
All of them must
It's so
be
strange.
destroyed.
I see them all. Okay. And
Take them down, soldiers.
It hurts when they hurt the others. I feel it too. At this point, you're nearing the city. You see flashes of fire, red, illuminating the buildings, even in the broad daylight. Just massive gouts of flame from the army of Ember, still manning the parapets. Until at this point you see this massive, violet crashing of light, madness. Just these sparks, like fireworks played out in reverse. They compress into a singular point and pop, laying low one of the great towers in the city. You can see its battlements smote down upon one of the aqueducts. Just
Where's it coming
rain
from?
down bricks and black water all over the buildings. You see below, it says, "Oh, some poor soul just breathed his last. God, I saw it. See it all. Oh God." As like it almost for a moment, the Strider stops, taken aback, and then
Stay strong.
Together, boy.
Steady.
fighting. He picks up the pace, and at this point, Spine Crusher, looking out over top, you can see where the Knights of Fergendal fought across the field. Some of the scraps still laying there, bright in the sun. Among it, you can see some of the soldiers of the vanguards that had not quite made it to that battle begin moving, following the Strider in towards the city. Ahead, at the gates, soldiers stand, spears at the ready. "What do we do? I don't know. Just stand your ground." That there's, well, destruction all across the city. You can already see it. The Illithids had a small army standing, floating over the city, unseen, there in the snare. Now, here in the brightness of day, perhaps in a place they had not expected, but still, as of right now, it seems like they might have an advantage. One thing, people of Higrashil are already hurt enough. Whether or not they can survive this depends on how this goes. So,
No pressure. No pressure,
Yeah.
Matt.
First Legion, do we have aerial units?
wait a minute. Yes, we do.
Take to the skies, now.
You hear this deep, resonating groan, like hard to explain. Leviathan, a whale, only cross between a whale and a bear. This sort of deep-throated, like bellowing, echoes from the south. As you see one of the, well, Crow Queens try to lift itself up. It sort of does this motion like it's flexing its shoulders, crawling like up, and as it does, you see like a beetle's wings opening, patches on the side of its carapace lift up, sending to the sky maybe hundreds of krill that then go flying off towards the Illithids.
An idea. We met that liaison. Should I scry on her?
You
Sure.
can try.
Alright. So it's a flat save because I've met her. But that's about it.
Okay.
Wisdom save?
Yeah.
DC 17.
Wait, I'm sorry, 17 what you got, or are you saying that was the
Oh, no,
DC?
she needs
What?
to make a wisdom save.
Yeah,
The
you need
DC
to-
Oh,
is 17.
sorry, she needs to. I was
Yeah,
confused
sorry,
by that.
sorry.
Sorry, I was like, wait, what? I always forget how Scry works. Yeah, she rolled like a 2. So, all good.
I can see and hear her, and along with, I think it's a small radius around her.
Okay. A Okay.
An invisible sensor that senses her and everything within 10 feet of her. And I can see and hear everything that's going on. And I want to relay everything she says out loud directly to the First Legion.
The image you see is her standing by a rooftop. Right? She's looking over across the sea to where the Exodus is floating. You see it laying there on the seabed, the half of the Exodus. It's tottering on what looks to be maybe an underwater pillar or something, precariously being blown about, buffeted by the waves that are drawn by the northern current. You see her looking at it, thinking longingly, planning on heading there. She looks to her right, and you see this other Illithid, this bluish skin to him in the daylight, translucent, would almost be beautiful, if not for knowing what a hideous thing this is. Now, she looks down. Below, in the city streets, panic. The man hurries his family downstairs. There's, you see, there's a hatch in the ground. He quickly locks the door behind them in this building. Dozens of others hiding below. His child starts screaming. Wet trails of tears. She looks at it from high above. Coming down, you can see it wetting the dirt brown on her face. And he wheels back around as he slams the door shut and locks it. He's almost whimpering, the cries of the child still loud down below. He's just turning around, wheeling about, like fear on the stinks taking over. His wide-eyed glance is left, right, looking down the alleys. He's holding what looks like a handle, like the haft of a sledgehammer that where the head had broken off. It's hard to tell. Looks like just a makeshift club. Anything he could have found. Paltry defense against what's coming soon. He says, "You never get past me!" His voice, he shouts, but the volume of his voice isn't enough to hide how shaky it is. The fear in it. She knows. She smiles. "You want? Come out and fight like a man!" he says. She smiles. At that, as he's looking left, right, panicking, waiting for something to come out of the alley, she floats down. As she does, a spectral hand appears, grabs him by the face. Disembodied, the hand floats. She kind of laughs. "Oh, only such a fool as you would fight as a man does. I'm not worried about getting past you. I'm going to go right through you." And at this, the last thing you see is about 4 other spectral hands appear, each wielding what looks to be a silver blade. Eviscerate the man, slicing him into ribbons. His body slumps down against the door. Screams below. She smiles as one of the other Illithids comes down. She turns and begins this sort of stepless, floating walk back towards the Exodus. Floating
See how
above
she's
the
walking?
waves. No, she just starts to
Okay.
drift above the waves.
She's not an illithid, right? She was.
Something else.
Something worse, somehow.
Oh,
And only Zara sees this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm giving you like the cliff notes of this.
Play
You're
by
like,
play.
Okay.
nothing in relating to the large scheme. She's just absolutely vile. Ah. She makes up for her lack of hands and a bunch of spectral hands. Oh god. Exodus, she's heading towards the Exodus. Fuck.
Spinecrusher,
Yeah,
have you ever fought a battle such as this?
I've been in many battles. None like this, though.
They are under our guidance. What would you have us do?
We need to fight.
Sarah and I
We need to overpower them.
Sarah and I have fought these creatures before, and they
Fortunately.
get into your brain, and they just paralyze you. Just be careful.
And we can't allow that.
If we can keep them at a distance, all the better.
How do
Yeah,
they get
boy.
into your brain? What do they do?
They latch on and just... It's not good. Not good.
Then we need to keep our distance. You're right. Perhaps we should go.
I think, Zara, didn't that one get me from like 20 feet away, though?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was fighting and then I
They
woke up and Brunet had
Attack
killed a
the
bunch.
resilience of your mind, and they paralyze you, and then they come in for the kill, and they take your brain.
Lady of Stormhammers, I can keep you all safe.
He has a point. Perhaps we can stay up here. We command the army from up here.
I need to warn the Exodus. She's coming.
At this
She's coming
point,
directly
you're
towards them.
less than a mile away from the gates of the city. Ahead, you can see there are forces manning the walls that are still looking apprehensive about what to do about this massive conduit strider charging towards the city versus the things behind them that are attacking the city. One far off to the north of them, they can see some are already fighting Illithid on the walls.
Spinecrusher,
Can we
give them a signal that we're friendly, so they do not shoot us down.
What
Uh.
is it? Go ahead.
Spinecrusher looks around. Is there anything that I could use, that Spinecrusher can use to send a friendly signal? Like a white flag or
You can
white flag of some
yeah, I would
sort
say
or
that
something?
you carry a white cloak on your person, probably being that
Yeah.
you're a knight of Krustak. Yeah.
Knight of Krustak.
Well,
Yeah,
we're-
so yeah, so Spinecrusher takes a satchel, opens it up, pulls out big white cloak that he would wear as a Knight of Krustak, and just holds it up in the air and tries to get their attention with the white cloak, waving it back and forth as wide and flamboyantly as he can.
It's it's very hard to hold on, so I'm going to need you, given the fact that this thing is moving and you are now waving in the air like this. Apparently, I need you to make a dex check or dex save, really, to try and stay on.
Dex save.
Yeah.
All right.
Chris, I know we left the army of embers also manning the parapets, correct?
All right.
Can I
So, go ahead. Sorry.
No, sorry.
No, I want to figure out what happens with you.
All right. So, 19, but I also get +3. No, that's only for checks. Is a save technically a check? It's not, right?
No.
Right? Yeah. So 19.
Okay. It's good enough. I'll say that you're stocky enough. You kind of plant your feet wide, and you look like one of those dancing crabs. Yeah.
Ready to sell used cars.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Crazy
Yep.
inflatable Goliath. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. Yeah, you succeed in getting their attention and make them realize, wait, there's people on that thing. None of them have people on them. Oh wait, that's those guys. That's right. So
These
yeah,
fuckers.
you see they turn their attention back towards the Illithids that are around and run off. They scamper off stealthily to go and fight the Illithids.
Is there anybody else whose attention I need to get, or did that pretty much cover it?
No, that pretty much covers it.
Cool.
Good job.
We're safe.
Uh,
I did it, guys.
And gets it within the city itself, and from there, soldiers appear. Soon enough, you see the gates open, and one of the captains far below kind of like looks up, looks very very small from up here. I've been told to let you into the city. He looks like he can't believe the words himself.
You have a problem. You're being attacked, and not by us.
You see him nod the, long feathered mane of his helmet crest, just kind of waving. Yeah, Just get in. So at this point, the conduit strider is going to be very difficult to man around the city. So
Oh, hope we don't
what
damage any buildings.
it doesn't go through the gate. What it does is you actually see, for a second, it looks like he gets larger until you realize that the conduit strider bends down low and with a single bound leaps up onto the walls themselves with a kind of a shaking twist to it before it's able to steady itself.
Nice work, Boulder's Throw.
From there, you have a view over the top of the city, a view no one's really ever had except from an airship, maybe.
A warning would be nice. Varric.
Sorry.
No, you're doing
Sorry.
great.
I keep forgetting that you're on me.
Alright.
That's what. Never mind.
That's what he said.
Aw.
Yeah.
So. Goddamn, throw me off. Alright. You have some choices. You can try and fight whatever is in the city. You can try and head straight for the Exodus. You can try and do any number of things.
Is there anything that seems like the biggest immediate threat
There's
from our vantage?
threats throughout the city.
Zara, Ajaxa, what do you think?
We should make sure the council is safe.
Can he get us close to the Exodus?
The Exodus itself is
obviously
near some water.
sorry,
so
the council on the Exodus. Sorry.
No. He can get you at least to the beach, but you get the impression that this thing is not going to be able to swim. And even with that jump, it's not going to be able to cross the sea because it's more than a mile out, so it won't be able to get that far. But it can get you at least close to the Exodus. So,
Let's try and get to the Exodus, ensure the safety of the council, and kill anything in our way. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
No, I think you should stay with him.
I think we all should stay together. Last time we split up, you know.
Alright. What is the best way to ensure the safety of the city and the council? He can't make it to the Exodus. Do we leave him alone with the Dynam? That is fine, but
we need to cross the
does he
city
need guidance?
first.
True.
Boulder's Throw, do you think you can navigate the city? Rooftop to rooftop without crushing anyone?
As long as they don't stand under me.
Valid.
I have faith in you, son.
I like this kid.
Me too.
Alright.
Warning this time. As Spine Crusher holds on to whatever he can find.
Alright. 1 second.
Adraxa throws an arm up like she's in a rodeo.
So, it's kind of hard to see, but at this point, this map is going to be a little weird. So bear with me on it.
Hey Matt, can you do me a quick favor? Can you delete that token I put out there, release Spine Crusher, and then see if I can claim it? Because I can't. Well, you're putting up a new map, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Hey,
So-
should we try to contact Warren and like the rest of the council again? I say as we're leaping from rooftop to rooftop.
You're like yelling it at the top of your lungs.
Hey, so Warren? Yeah, should we see if she's alive?
I mean,
Make a charisma check to see if you can speak, clearly enough for
yeah.
anyone to understand you.
Yeah, let's go, baby. 15 flat roll.
Okay. It's kind of like we should call. Like you're definitely like they get the gist of it of what you're saying. They hear where and oh yeah. So you guys hear her well enough.
you know when I brought us back here, I said, same time. They might not even know we were gone.
But obviously the Exodus is in 2 pieces now, correct?
I mean, they know that there was a separation, but they might not know that we've been gone for a week. They might not be worried about us yet. I don't know.
But then would they not still want to murder all of the First Legion?
Yes, they would. Let's contact them. Excellent idea.
Alright, so I'm going to... unless you want to resolve this first.
Sorry, 1 second.
Leave it to
Yeah.
you and Matt.
It's
Oh, hello. Map that may or may not have contained Warren last time we saw her.
Dope map.
Can you see the map? You can see the map.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
I love that it's
So
loading
there's-
for once too.
Oh, nice. So on the map itself, you'll notice there's also like a big, long diagonal stretch. It's sort of translucent. That represents an aqueduct running over top of the buildings.
They're so modern.
So maybe don't knock it down.
First
We
of
run
all,
along that thing.
don't tell me how to live my life.
Kind of
Again.
looks like a road.
Purely
Yeah.
a recommendation.
It looks like we could run across it for sure.
Oh,
Except it doesn't go in the direction that you want it to. Is
Which-
you need to go south. You need to go southwesternly.
Southwesternly. Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, let me also do this to give you, I guess, an idea of whereabouts you are in the city itself. So that'll help, I think. Okay. Oh God, this whole thing.
This old thing. This old massive map of Hickory Shell I drew for you guys a year ago.
Aw, brings back memories.
Is that how long we've been in Hickory Shoal? Has it been a year?
It's been a long, long time.
Wow.
it doesn't feel like it, though.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'm gonna just
Oh
share.
god, Akima say.
Oh yeah.
He's fine. He's with Reggie, who is hopefully still only like
Oh,
17.
that's right.
It's fine.
Oh, Draxa, is that you?
Stop it! Don't even joke about that. That's not fun.
Draxa.
Stop it! I'm not crying.
waited so long, my teeth fell out.
Stop it. I'm not crying on the internet for the second time tonight, Matt. Stop it.
Oh man, here you go.
She's
So
still a young
again,
girl.
here is
Whippersnappers.
the city of Higgershow. If you can see it
Where should I look for it?
Oh, it's in the chat.
on,
oh
the,
yeah.
on the
this
chat.
thing.
On the
That's
chat.
right.
Sorry.
Thank you. There.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
yep,
you,
yep.
you guys are currently probably around. Oh, we'll call it. You are somewhere just south of where the brass tower used to be, probably around 9. So
Oh.
right, you're actually close to Steve Arishi's stratigraphic portraits, just not quite there yet.
Yeah.
She's, I'd say, a little bit south of here, and you need to get to the Exodus, which is left of the Armada.
Left of the Armada. Where
Actually, no. You know what? We'll say it's those. You see, well, not
Oh,
the Armada at this point. We'll say it's directly due west of you. Do you see the ship-looking thing off the coast?
Yeah.
We'll say, for the sake of
Yep.
it, that's about it. So that's where the
The top-down ship?
the
Exodus
bottom,
is-
the bottom, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's just straight west of number 9 in the middle.
Green
Yeah.
number
And
9.
we're at
Pretty old
number
one.
9, basically, so straight west of us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So
That way.
there are definitely some shouts. There are definitely some concerned people running away through the streets and everything as this conduit strider, the First Legion, is hopping from building to building. Sometimes it's very much hopscotch, but each time crumbling walls, and at least once a foot goes through a ceiling on the way.
Fine.
Sorry, you hear the voice.
Sorry.
Of course, no one else is able to hear. This is just telepathy
Telepathic.
towards you three, but
Boulder's
you
throw.
hear a very polite sorry
Sorry.
as it gets its foot caught trying to lift it up, and then turns the toes in, and then pulls it through, and then finds its footing and then jumps over again. Eventually, you get to this point, after which, Zara, you recognize this from your vision.
Oh.
Nearby, you can hear screams.
Boulder's throw. How many units strong are we?
say most of them are. I 1,573.
How many inside the city walls?
Hardly any of 60.
Right. I need all aerial units inside the city protecting these people.
Done.
And can you get maybe 3 or 4 of them here with us?
In a few minutes.
Okay. Okay.
I'll send that message off to Warren. Alright.
Again, you hear a scream. Choices, man.
All right, Boulder's Throat, look down. See anything with wiggly things on their chin, just try and stomp on it. Let's find it.
What exactly is reminding me of my vision from earlier in this scene?
The buildings, the view of from here seeing the Exodus. It's damn near uncanny. It's deja vu, you know? Like almost Boulder's Throat took you to this exact spot.
Where the liaison was hacking that guy to pieces?
Yes.
Do you hear that?
I've got to engage her. You know, we shared something in common. I don't know what it is, but
I can let
I
you
have
down.
to do something here.
He kind of steps down off the building. Screams stop for a moment.
Oh, you stepped on him.
Again, you hear the same sorry. like a polite Canadian that stepped on someone's toes. Yeah. No, he drops down, lowers to the ground to where it's about a 8-foot drop or so. But you're able to climb down if you choose to, or if you want to stay up here.
Of course we're going. I mean, of course I do.
Go in.
I will always take that bait.
Okay.
Oh, 7 hells. And I climb down off. 2.
They're civilians, Spinecrusher. Come on.
let's go.
Before we fully engage with this new scene, which was the vision I had, which may or may not result in the death of me, I would at least like to A, figure out if Warren is alive, and B, update her on the situation.
Okay. You send a message to Warren?
Yep.
Okay. What do you say?
We're alive. Hopefully you are too. A lot of shit's happened. First Legion is our allies now. Main focus, Illithid.
Okay.
Yeah, that's you.
Okay. A moment passes and you hear nothing. And then who is this?
Oh,
Sarah?
oh, thank God.
Stop it. Stop funny.
Sarah, is this you? It's been 2 years.
Are you fucking
What?
serious?
Where are you?
Oh, great googly moogly.
Can we hear this or just Sarah?
Just Sarah hears this.
Okay.
It's been 2 fucking years!
What?
Unless Warren has a really shitty sense of humor!
Fuck! Fucking shit.
What have you guys done to me? Why did I ever follow you?
Ah, God, not again.
What
So-
do you mean?
Hey, this is the first time for me! Shut up!
At least it wasn't
Okay.
20 this time, I guess.
20?
Fuck.
Kind of leaning catty corner, like one of its legs up on a building. Sort of Captain Morgan, if you will.
Yeah, that was
There it kind of like stands up, tries to lift himself, and is up on top of what looks to be a tavern that probably won't hold him unless he keeps his legs straddled a good bit apart. And he's kind of trying to feel out where he is. I don't like this.
You're doing great. Oh my god, the city's been trying to rebuild since we left. We're destroying everything they've spent 2 years rebuilding. Oh god. It's not funny, Spike Crusher.
Why did you pick him up again? I know you were sad after Brunin, but him? Sorry, not the right time.
All right.
Yep, nope, that was my bad.
Let's kill some
It's
fucking
2
elephant,
years.
Sarah. Come on.
Okay.
Yep, nope. Yep, you're right on that one. You can beat me up about it later, emotionally or physically.
We're gonna have words about this.
Yep. After we're done being life or death. Yep.
It's at this point that a mind flayer appears out of the sliding out from the corner, south of you, and is able to quickly. Well, I need you guys all to make an intelligence saving throw.
That's
Oh,
not fair.
fuck,
You
and-
know we're all so stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Goliath. Come on.
15 could have been more. Hey, 20. Let's fucking go.
Nat 20 what?
2.
Me so smart today.
Spine Crusher is stunned. The rest of you are fine.
Good.
Spine Crusher has an armband of battery resistance too.
Do I?
Yeah, we all do.
I don't remember.
It was 6 months ago in real game time, but yeah, we all got one. We had a choice of giving me 3. I'm being honest here. I'm out now. I had a choice of giving me 3, or we could split it up and each take one. We each took one.
Okay.
Scout's honor.
Yeah, that's right, because that was the whole thing of like what would have saved your asses. Okay. All right.
Is it a one and done thing? What is it called?
It is as far as I recall, it is a one and done thing.
Maybe it recharges itself after a bit.
After a day.
With like
Say.
kinetic energy, you can charge it back.
provided that it's kept in sunlight, which would have really been great while you guys were in the
Yeah.
hellhole you were in
It's
before.
fine.
All right. So for now, Spine Crusher, you feel your head kind of lull back for a moment until this zap from your wrist goes and you jolt back to your senses. This feeling of like an insta migraine just washed away by the other more tangible pain in your wrist. So, you are thankfully saved during that surprise round. Again, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Again, separate initiative? Alright.
Fuck, I rolled shit.
20. Dirty 20.
19.
6.
All right, sorry. It's not updating in the thing. You said you rolled.
I was dirty
Ash,
20
you-
if you can just, yeah.
Yeah, dirty 20. All right, Ash, you had a 20.
Spine Crusher 20, Adraxa 19.
Okay, thank you.
And Matt, just FYI, combat tracker won't work because that's still burning in there. I'll have to worry about that later. So
We'll figure out. I just need
Yeah.
it so I know initiative and all that.
Mhm.
Zara, what'd you get?
6.
6. Good old 6.
Big money.
All right. Varric got a 3 because he
Fuck,
still
okay,
trying to
whatever,
balance himself. Okay. Okay. So up first, Spine Crusher.
Okay. So, currently standing atop. So we're back atop Varric, right?
No,
Or
Varric
not?
is on top of this building right
On
over
top of
here.
the
You guys
tavern.
are all on the floor, on the ground, in the
Yeah.
alley, looking dead straight ahead at a mind flayer looking at you that just crept out.
Oh,
from
I see
this
on the
basement.
map here. Okay.
Yeah.
What was that? Sarah, Adraxa, you said stay away from it, right?
I mean, we're gonna have to fight it. Do what you gotta do, just don't let it suck onto your head.
Yep,
Okay.
I think I've got something if I can fucking pinpoint it.
Alright. So I'm kind of behind the corner of this building. Do I have line of sight to it?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah? Alright.
It's a weird architecture, but yeah, you can see the thing. It looks like, yeah, it's unsettling, but you can
Mhm.
see it.
Yeah, so I am going to...
Fly me around.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna... So, Spine Crusher kind of kneels down, gets on one knee, pulls out his crossbow, He's gonna take 3 shots at it.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Fighters are
'cause
dope.
He's got
My
action
man's
surge.
crack.
Is it action surge I got? Let's see. I got it's extra attack and because of my level 3 times when I take the attack action. All right. So first one.
So you get 3 attacks, and you can action surge for 3 more.
How's it work? Action surge, 1 additional action. Yeah. So I could do in 1 round. I could do 6 attacks basically.
Damn.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Yeah.
My
So
man's crack.
first one is 25.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you
give me
don't have to wait for me. Just
Yeah. All right, 1 sec.
saves me spell slots. Jesus.
Are you even going to get through the first round?
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna be dead before I can banish
Let's
him.
not talk
Yeah.
like this. Do we all remember what happened last time we fought Illithids and they mopped the floor with us? Let's not get cocky on the beginning of round 1.
Yeah.
All right. I also have dueling, where I can gain a +2 bonus to damage when wielding a weapon in one hand. All right. Does that count with a crossbow? Is that a one-handed weapon? It says.
A hand crossbow is.
It's-
A regular
it's-
crossbow is not.
Only a hand
Yeah,
crossbow.
it's
only
yeah.
a-
Cool. Yeah. It says 2-handed. Okay. So this is a D8 + 3. So 5 damage on the first one. You know what? I'll make this easy. So let me just do
Roll 5 attacks in one go or something.
19 and 9.
19 hits.
19
9
hits.
does not.
So this one, oh come on, 4 damage.
Okay.
Should I? All right, I guess I'll use. I might as well do as much damage as I can. So I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna use my my surge. So 1, 2, 22, 27, and 11.
22, 7, and 11.
22, 27, and 11.
22 hits. The others
Cool.
miss.
27.
The
27.
other one's 27.
Yeah.
27 hits too.
Oh,
Though.
27. I thought you said 7.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
No worries.
All right, yeah.
No worries. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, fucking taking a
So-
tentacle wolf with it.
All right. So
Fucking
11 plus 5, so 16 damage total.
16 total? Between all of them?
That was it. Yeah, 16 damage because it was 2 hits. So
Shit.
Yep.
Or do you mean in addition to the damage you already did before?
addition to before.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. Fuck him up.
Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, you just almost like you know, Doc Holliday just with a like quick fire in the revolver, right? Just freaking like lashing bolts. This two-handed thing, you're able to quickly fire off just a barrage of bolts at this thing. Really impressive.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Bringing us to Adraxa.
Fuck yeah. All right, so while getting my...
Oh.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry, did you want to do any movement or anything else?
Yeah. I want to move because I want to get
Okay.
away from this guy, judging
Yep.
by what Atraxa told me.
Valid.
Can I move my token? Yeah, I can. Sweet. All right. So my movement is. Sorry, 1 sec. I think my movement's 35, probably.
It's at least 30.
It's 30, yeah. So I'm going to where's a good spot? I'm just gonna back up down this alleyway. I'm just gonna
Oh
back up.
Lord, he's coming for me.
I'm backing up all the way to the edge and then I'll yeah, and then I'll move forward again. I'm good. I'm done.
Okay. All right. Draxa, you're up.
All right, so as Adraxa pulls her axe off her back, she will say a quick prayer. Dear new god, I am back in your plane. Please grant me the strength I need to fucking mop the floor with these things. Amen.
Make a religion check.
Oh, sweet.
You said that out loud. Are you praying?
I'm
audibly?
saying out loud.
Yeah, Dragon, let's go!
Disadvantage, I'm exhausted. Let's see if God remembers who I am today. No, 2.
Yep.
You got this, girl!
I feel
All right.
I feel like my
It's
new
just something doesn't quite place you in that sacred state of mind
Well,
when
I'm
you
hyping
start
you up
hearing,
anyway.
"Come on, girl!"
I'm fucking hyping you up. It's not working, but I'm trying. I've never done this
All right.
before.
I like nod. I'm like, yep, that data is with me right now. Let's bring on the Smitey Smite, and I'll close the distance.
I saw how Spine Crusher was talking to like his legion, and I was like, I can do that. I can't do that,
Oh.
but I'm trying. It just comes off as kind of awkward, but I'm trying.
I'm gonna rage.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
I'm so angry that everyone's ignoring me today, so I'm gonna rage and swing away this great axe. See if I remember how to do that.
Draxa.
Here we go. 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 Oh fuck. 12 to hit.
You got more. You got more chances.
Misses.
You're good.
And for my next trick, I will.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I forgot to call it. I forgot how to D&D. I forgot how to play D&D. I'll make a reckless attack.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel like I usually do this advantage, and I don't remember why.
That's the warm up.
Warm
Got
up.
this.
28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Okay.
Fuck yeah, that hits. And I'm gonna throw some spite polish on that, so that'll be 11 points of slashing damage with.
By the way, Ash, should you be as wounded as you're currently showing in the combat tracker? Same with you, Zara.
I have 108 hit points at the moment.
Okay, so you should
Okay.
not be that hurt. So if you could fix that, please.
Would be
I
happy to.
should be down. Let me do some quick math.
My axe is gonna glow a little brighter as my deity quickly remembers and then forgets who I am again, and I'll add 9 points of radiant smite damage to that.
Nice.
I think I'm
So
down
for-
23 for trying to like communicate with the I've already forgotten his name. Our good friend, the Big Strider, and messing it up like 3 times in a row.
Varric.
Yes, I think I'm down 23 for trying to help Varric and just absolutely failing like 3 times in a row.
All right.
That's it for Drax. I passed turn.
I'm sorry. How much damage was that total?
What the fuck did I say? Let me look at the tracker.
Yeah, look at the.
I love that we
sorry.
can keep track of our rolls now. 11,
Yeah, thank
9,
God.
With D&D Beyond.
20, 11 slashing, 9 radiant. I don't know if they're...
So yeah, that'll be 20. All right. Oh wait, no, that's not right. There we go, 20. Give me. Oh wait, no, yeah, that is. Sorry,
Oh yeah, I like how
What?
that turned almost to red.
my hands did math, and then my brain was like, "That's not right," and then I was like, "Yeah, no, that was right."
Is radiant
Oh,
extra
that's right.
hurdy-hurdy?
Ouchie.
I don't know off the top of my head because I have to get the monster manual because the stupid thing
Yeah.
is something I had to create myself. So bear with me.
I mean,
No.
it's okay if it's not. Yeah, it's all good.
No, you know what? I will say it does. You said 9 points of radiant damage, so I will say, given that it's in direct sunlight as well, I'm going to double that. Actually, that 9 points to
Thanks,
an additional
DM.
9. Yeah, no, it should have specifically radiant. Yeah, why not?
DM,
You
by
notice
the
that
way.
as you smite it and calling out to this mystery god of yours, you note that where you hit it just seems like it burns a bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. I like that.
All right.
Man. When we
Bring-
leveled up last time, we really leveled up. Damn.
That brings us to the Mind Flayer, who, given that it was reckless attack, I believe gets to
No.
do
Advantage.
I haven't had my
yeah,
turn. I can't help you
advantage.
yet. Don't die or else I'm gonna sob.
Oh wait, you have to make. How does this work? +7 hit. So give me a second. Two. All right.
Oh, I
Can
don't
I
like
ask
that
you-
laugh. Oh, God.
No, it's
Yeah, I
fine.
don't like that.
Does
chuckle.
does a 9 or an 11 hit?
Oh, I do like the chuckle.
No, it does not.
As this thing kind of tries to go after you, it looks like when you're really hungover and you come out into the light of day in Vegas and you're like, "Ugh," it sort of goes at you, but can't quite latch at you with its tentacles, and you immediately dodge out of the way. Like this thing
It's
is.
my incredible support that's giving
Yeah.
Adraxa what
Yeah.
she needs.
Thank you, Zara.
All right, bring
No problem.
us to Zara. You're up.
All right, so I think I saw how much Adraxa's beautiful radiant damage messed that man up. And I said, oh man, bright lights. I can do that as a light cleric. And I will cast Sacred Flame at that bitch.
Fuck yeah, you will.
Dex save of 17, please.
Okay, 1 second. Dex save of 17.
Yep.
It rolls. Oh, sorry. It rolled that with advantage because of the other thing, and so disregard it. Even though it dropped an 18, but Yeah.
Better roll worse than that.
Let me do a straight roll. Let me do a straight roll. It's fine.
You
I'll do a
get
straight
benefit
roll.
of the doubt.
He's
Well, that
coddling
would
us
have
so he
been
doesn't
that would have been a
hurt me.
20, so it actually did better.
Wow.
So, all right, sorry.
That's fine, I guess. All right, whatever. You know what? Whatever.
Isabel's like,
It would-
it's
it would-
fine, I
I'm
guess.
saying it
That's
rolled. I'm
fine.
sorry.
It's fine.
Isabel, it rolled 3 times accidentally, and no matter what, it succeeded.
That just means he's taking straight damage. That's not shabby.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. I still have some bonus actions. I can still fuck it up adjacently. It's fine. Let's just do a fancy little spiritual weapon at 4th level. Summon that bad boy right in front of it. And if this is misses, I will cry. Just fun fact.
Sure.
No, I'm kidding. It'll be fine. Get him! Yeah, 22. Let's go.
Yeah, that fucks him up. All right.
All right. Damage. This is only force damage. Boo. 13.
All right, 13. Looking very hurt. Ugh.
Sorry, I missed with the cool light shit.
All right.
It would have been. It would have been 3d8 plus 4 radiant.
Oh, that would have been
At this
dope.
point,
Would have been.
Varric of Boulder's Throw leaps
my
down.
man's.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
Dump him
son.
out.
Just kind of like plops down behind the Mind Flayer, who like turns and
Rush
looks
him.
at him. Okay. Oh god, yeah.
You got this, Eric.
With a
Matt,
28 to hit.
Matt, how do you want to do this?
Jesus.
Oh, I never get asked that. Squash. So he just doesn't even sort of like just like plops down. The Mind Flayer turns and sees the behemoth of Varric just standing over it. As it doesn't even like make a big show of it. It just Varric like lifts his foot and step
That's what I'm talking about. That's excellent.
Yeah.
down.
Does Spine Crusher just kind of like hear the crushing sound of like bones underneath metal foot?
Spine Crusher. There's at least one person who's lived up to the name Spine Crusher, and right now that person doesn't even have a body.
I feel like me and a Draxter are like, yes, the light of God will kill a man.
Yeah.
Or
Oh.
a giant.
Or that, or that,
no,
or that.
Will
just
also kill a
steel,
man.
cold steel.
Yeah.
We'll do it every
Yeah,
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, through Mechanus, all things are
Excellent
possible.
Work. Excellent work.
All right.
Did you know Mind Flayers cannot slurp the brain out of metal? Fun fact.
Let's hope so.
Oh.
Oh
Do you
god, if they can work.
He kind of like scrapes his foot on the pavement.
Yeah, get that shit off
Does
of
sound
there.
like
It's
gravel.
nasty.
He bows his head down to see if you want to climb back on.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will. While I still have a rage, I'll use that like anger to like jump really cool in a cool way back onto him.
All right.
Yeah,
Um,
use your god power.
As soon as you do climb back on, you guys see 3 other Mind Flayers heading this direction.
It's
Far away are they?
fuck.
One of them is immediately assaulted. They're a good distance off, but they don't get there in time as one of them is attacked by a swarm of krillbots. The other 2 speed along, flying towards you, heading over, well, more or less along the path of the aqueduct.
Good.
Let me.
We can't fuck up that aqueduct even though it's a highway for evil.
Highway for Evil. There's the episode
I was
title.
just gonna say that.
Highway
Hey.
for evil.
As ACDC's lesser known hits.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm hip with the youth.
Okay. You see them flying up. All right, you have a chance to get on board. Are you guys going on board the I'll do it for the yeah, we'll say that you guys all hop aboard. All right.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I can do
Hoppity,
that.
let's get off this property.
All right. So, leaving the one dead Mind Flayer there.
I
you
say
can
that in character.
There's a moment as you look as he stands up and you look down. There's a moment where you guys look really heroic to the people who peek up out of the basement and see like rising up.
I definitely slipped.
hitting
I'm
the
not that
sunlight.
coordinated.
Sunlight hitting your hair and all that. You know, you see looking down below and just a glimpse of that girl tears in her eyes, looking up at you. You know, her
Believe
mother
in yourself.
kind of looking up, thankful and everything. Okay.
Sorry about your dad.
Meanwhile, 2 mind flayers flying towards you like Dementors. Right.
Illithid's on the menu tonight, boys.
All right.
Like, roast them with radiant juice.
All right. Varric jumps up again with you guys on board too. Yeah. So the mind flayers fly towards as well.
I'm in
Right.
danger.
Can I
All
roast him with my radiant flame at 60 feet?
Yeah, you still got a spiritual weapon too. So actually, let's
Oh,
get that.
fuck yeah, I do.
Let's get that pointer on the map.
Just
1 second. Here we go.
smack old boy on there.
Where do you want
Yeah.
him? Put him
So
here.
he was right next to Mind Flayer 1. I would
Yeah.
have it follow us. Its speed is only 20 feet.
I'll put him here.
Okay.
That's generous, I think. Yeah.
That is more than
Alright.
generous. Thank you,
Cool.
kind DM.
All right, so right now we're at the top of the round. Up first, we're gonna have Spinecrasher again.
Let's
Crusher
go.
again.
Yep.
All right. So we're all aboard, and they are. Let's see. So they're close. They're within range of a range attack. So
Yep.
same deal. Spine Crusher is going to kneel down on one knee, pull out the crossbow, and attack with the crossbow. All right. And I'm
I
gonna
just
yeah.
like
So
the
3
image
attacks.
of the absurd speed into which you can rapidly reload this
Yeah.
crossbow has Zara in awe. I was like, can you move that fast?
Yeah.
Surely, it's almost as though someone doesn't understand the laws of physics governing their own universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I mean, I'm in the
Alright.
future. I don't know how stuff works.
All right. 26, 20, and 17.
All hit.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
All right, 1d8. So 3d8.
The future
plus
is
3.
amazing.
So 10, 11 plus 9, so 20. Oh, and I should tell you who I'm aiming for, right?
Two mind flayer 2 or 3. So the top right, or I'm sorry, bottom left or top right.
Well, can I say I aimed for both? Not at the same time, but like 2 on one on the other.
Okay, how are we splitting the damage?
Yeah, good point. You know what? Just make it all a Mind Flayer 3. Make it
Okay.
easy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Just, shoulder, chest. You just quickly pelt the mind flayer. It actually slows down a bit while the other one was like kind of moving, forward a bit. You held him back in his tracks. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn? Again, picture these outlines of buildings as like rooftops, not as the building
Right.
interiors you see.
And then we're on top of the rooftops.
Yeah, it's just the aqueduct itself is like a little bit higher.
Than us. Than we
But
are
I
right
would
now.
say, well, it's actually parallel with you guys. The rooftops are below you because Varric is standing on top of it.
Yeah. So Spine Crusher is gonna try to just kind of like drop down a little bit and hang on to the shoulder of one of the feet to use the arm as
Stabilize.
no, like a like cover. I want to use like his shoulder as cover. So he drops down, like holds on to the
Sorry.
edge, like to give himself cover behind one of the arms or the
Okay,
shoulders. Or
okay.
something.
I will say for the sake of this,
So-
for this round, increase your AC by an extra 2 points.
Yeah, boy. All right.
Okay.
So in Zara's mind, and maybe Drax as well, like Spine Crusher's always been holding back a little bit for the last couple of fights, and I'm just completely in awe how you're kicking ass right now.
Yeah.
You.
All right.
well,
and-
he's well rested. That's all.
He's not bad. He's not bad.
Pick names, take ass. Am I right, guys?
Is there a way to do temp AC in here now?
Just keep it in mind. That's all.
Just keep
I'll
it
tell
in
you what
mind.
it is. Just add 2 to whatever you have.
You know how this mine works. All right.
All right. Brings us to Adraxive Stormhammers.
Nice.
Still raging, or would I bust out a new rage?
Still raging because it's very quick, and you just saw more mind flayers. And I know
Yeah.
the attack rule. I'm flexible right now.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Alright,
I think
Because you-
my spiritual
also,
weapon in your
because-
rage
Yeah.
last the same amount of time.
Yeah. Because you did your sick little jump up on top of the thing, yeah, why not? We'll keep it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do another sick jump into this aqueduct.
Okay.
I'm still hyping you up, even if it doesn't work.
Do you want me to
Okay.
make an athletics check for that?
No. No, it's an easy enough move because like Varric just jumped up and then it's a hop over to
All right.
the left. So
I'm gonna get between both of them because I'm
shit.
I'm an idiot.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna make a reckless attack against number 3.
Okay.
This is gonna hurt.
You got it.
Someone call an ambulance. It's for me. 13 to hit.
Stop! He's already dead.
13 misses.
I thought it would.
What?
Yeah, no, I rolled a 3 and a 4. That sucked. Humiliated. I will make my extra
Okay.
attack.
It was a lot to do in one round. It's like you're running it through water.
Yeah. It's not me, it's the water. And I will make another reckless attack at number 2. I rolled another 3 and a 4.
You're just trudging through a log flume, and it's kind of like weird. Yeah.
This is the most
Is
demoralizing
my
thing that's.
advice hurting? Should I stop?
No, it's fine. I'm super inspired. Oh god, these things are gonna kill me.
Okay.
Would have been
Yeah.
fantastic. I'm so sorry, but now it's the Mind Flayer's turn.
Ooh, do I have a bonus action? Bonus.
Do you?
Do I?
Bonus, get the fuck out of there.
I can help you. I can impose disadvantage on the first spooky attack.
Wow, I really thought one of those 4 rolls would hit. Nope, I got nothing. I deserve it. Go ahead.
I'll impose disadvantage on the first brain slurpee attack. If
Brain
they do
slurpee
one.
attack.
Oh, I'm sure they won't.
You know.
So that would be a straight roll.
It's fine. It's not fine.
That was humiliating.
So, one of them, the first one, Mind Flayer 2, down here, is going to swoop back around you to here, and using... One second.
Flanking.
Not the optional flanking rules.
They got double advantage.
Actually, no.
Very-
He's going to go up directly towards you guys with his Mind Blast.
Hecky.
So I need you guys to make an intelligence save of 15 or better.
Is that an attack he's doing, Matt?
It is a Mind Blast. It's an action. It doesn't say attack, though. It says Mind Flayer magically emits psychic energy in a 60-foot cone. Oh shit, it's 60 foot. That's big. Each creature in that area must succeed on a DC 15 intelligence saving throw or take a shipload of psychic damage. It's what it says.
Well,
And you
shit.
just
I'm gonna use my magic no thank you armband, maybe.
Okay. All right. So that's burn for today.
Yeah.
My
Fine, Crusher.
my
How are
armband
you?
of consent.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, actually, do we know how bad that? Could we have ballparked?
Well,
that
you remember
down?
you would be you would take the hold on. So you would take the damage if you fail, but it's more that you are also stunned for a minute.
Yeah, nah. I'll use my armband of consent. Thank you.
Okay, you are not
I
stunned.
said no,
So,
thank you.
You still
Magic
feel
hand.
wow. Okay, so as the
ouchies.
yep. Okay.
That's fine.
All right. So that fails. The other Mind Flayer, however, is going to use his tentacles on you.
Oh, wait, I didn't do my saving throw. Did you?
Yeah. Go. Yes, please.
Okay.
Saving throw.
It was intelligence, right?
Intelligence 15 or greater. You to make.
I failed it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna use Indomitable. And I'm like, not today, Mind Flayer. Okay, today, Mind Flayer. Yeah, that's 5.
Okay, so you try and push yourself harder and harder, but something about just you try and think about how many shots you fired, and somehow the number causes your brain to hemorrhage a little tiny bit.
So many shots.
Just something about everything that's happened, and you feel as though like sort of that feeling of like you're on a plane and your ear kind of hits a certain pressure, and you actually have a little bit of blood coming out of it now.
Oh
Just a
fuck.
trickle. As you look to your oh shit. Hang
Oh.
on.
Oh no!
You were hanging on.
no!
Fuck, you are stunned.
Big muscles here, small muscle here.
I'll say I will do this. I will say, Zara, you can use your reaction to try and save Spine Crusher.
How fucked up is
Up
the
to you.
Drax, though? Not too
Are we-
fucked up.
Like
You'll-
100
you'll
feet
be all
up.
right,
Oh
right?
god.
But before we get to that,
No.
Before we get to
don't
that,
get me wrong.
yeah.
I like Spine Crusher a lot, but it doesn't look like a Draxa will die if she gets brain slurped. next
I'm
turn.
saying you can use your reaction to try and hop over and save him. I'm going to say that for flexibility.
I'm saying I also have a reaction ability to impose disadvantage on someone's attack.
Oh,
against
you already
Draxa.
did that. Never mind. You used your reaction then. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing to do.
No,
Spine
but I-
Crusher. Okay,
Oh,
so
wait, no. Wait, did I do that?
Hold
I
on.
thought I couldn't because it wasn't an actual attack. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm
you
wrong.
said you gave her
I
something
used
for the
it.
squishy.
I used it,
yeah.
and it made it it
Yeah.
negated the advantage to just be a straight roll.
Yeah.
Oh god, he's
Mind
dead.
Flayer 3 is going to attack you, Adraxa. This one is a disadvantage or
Straight roll.
straight roll? Okay. Oh wait, no,
Oh,
that's
no.
sorry. It's a +7, so it's 1 second. 17.
Doesn't hit.
Okay.
What the hecky?
Thank you, Sarah.
All of
You-
my friends are dead.
You take 15 points of psychic damage, and you are currently grappled.
Good.
I also need you to make a DC 15 intelligence saving throw.
What? Oh no! You know I can't do that.
So real quick, Matt. Though, what did you do to me? Like,
You are stunned from
I'm
a
just
mind.
stunned.
You were stunned for
Okay.
1 minute. Unfortunately. So 10 rounds.
Oh,
Great.
jeez.
Um,
You fucking splat on the
and
floor
you
like
are
a
being
dick.
stunned. You can't hold on to the side of. So I'll say this: you're not stunned for 10 rounds because the impact from hitting the building below you,
Yeah.
and then falling to the floor beneath the roof as you crash straight through, is going to deal some damage. So it's
Okay.
what's the rules again for fall damage? It's like a D6
one
for.
d6 for every 10 feet, I think.
Oh shit!
It was 100 feet to the ground, so I'm hoping this is only like.
It caps at
50
100 feet. So.
3, 4.
Yeah. Did you fall on the roof or did you fall on the groove?
It would still be 100 feet.
You take
It'd still be
42.
100 feet. Okay.
You take 42 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall to hitting the roof and then falling straight through to the building below.
This is literally Zara's
10
worst nightmare.
I'm sorry. 10d6 got him 42 points of damage.
Yeah.
That's way more than it should have been.
That's way more.
Yeah.
I think that L.
I'll say this: that you're not stunned, but you lose your. You definitely, yeah. You kind of wake up and, yeah. So I'm going to ignore the stun thing for a minute thing because that's fucking crazy. But I'll say that you lose the next round instead of 10 rounds. You lose 1 round of having the wind knocked the fuck out of you.
Knocked
for
down
sure.
a second. Yep. I got
But yeah, so
Alright.
you're just coming to terms with what the fuck happened. I'm in a tavern, huh? Your ears are ringing and bleeding.
No.
Mind Flayer 3 has you grappled, Adraxa, and has dealt 15 points of damage to you. Okay, as its tentacles now go. Oh, by the way, did you make your intelligence saving throw?
I actually rolled a 19.
You're fine. You're not stunned by this thing. It's just fucking gross. All right, Zara, you're up.
Alright, so my spiritual weapon will move all the way up to Mind Flayer 2 and do a big ol' smack.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Mind
fuck
Flayer
Who
that.
2.
does it?
Okay, you know what, sometimes I rolled terribly. 9 force damage. That's fine. They're both like kind of equally fucked up at this point, right?
Mind Flayer 2, how much damage? 9?
9 force.
Yeah, Mind Flayer 2 is not taking damage early. So that was the
How's-
first damage to him.
Alright, how's Mind Flayer 3 feeling?
Mind Flayer 3's got a little bit more. He's
He's scratched.
looking okay. He's hurt, but not
No,
terrible. He's more so.
They're both green.
Yeah.
Alright, why don't we just do... Hey,
Also-
how healthy does a Draxa look?
Focus
Mine-
on this
well,
one.
The one that has
Mine-
its tentacles around
yeah.
my face. I'm gonna
Do this one.
Mind Flayer 3 currently has Adraxa grappled.
Alright, so I might do a silly, goofy, what's the word? What is it's the, fuck, I can't find it. The thing that's the cleric version of Fireball.
Sacred
No,
Blam.
it's like flaming,
Sacred blame.
it's not that, no, it's
Sacred Blame.
You're the reason we're here.
I can't remember what it's called, is it?
It's called I'm Not Angry, I'm Just Disappointed.
No, Flame Strike. There we go. Flame Strike. It's an area of effect. 60 feet. I'm sorry, Drax. You're gonna have to tank a little bit of shit. You good with that? As long as I absolutely disintegrate
I'm
some
like,
boys.
it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
All right. So both of my mans will have to make a dexterity saving throw of 17, including a Drax. I'm sorry.
You're currently grappled and tired. So
It shouldn't
the
affect my dex saving throws.
Ooh, 4 and
22.
Yeah. so you're
15.
fine.
4 and 15, so they both fail.
So here we go. So that is fire, and now so 9 fire to each of them, and then we're also gonna do on top of that some radiant damage.
Nice.
14 radiant to both of them.
And I'm taking half.
14
Yep. And
radiant to both. All right, one
So,
second.
I'm taking-
So okay, total damage. Where was the fire damage?
So 9 fire,
Okay.
14 radiant.
25.
Sorry, one second.
Yeah, you're fine. Super fine.
Okay.
Taking 13.
Well,
Alright.
sorry, one second. Sorry, doing some math.
Quick maths. I am big mad.
Wait. Sorry, one second.
Sorry, my words of encouragement didn't work. How does words of radiance do?
It's good, it's good.
Okay.
Wow, that was actually more than I thought. Okay, cool.
Get fucked.
That absolutely did a shitload of damage. In fact, I'm gonna say this.
Roasty toasty.
I'm gonna say he has to make a. What was the save? Yeah. Drax can make a
17.
strength save.
Yes, please.
If you can beat a 15.
$13.
Unfortunately,
I have a plus
you
9 to that.
unfortunately, you almost get out, but then the tentacles just kind of pull you to him still.
Sorry.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
No, that was my action and my bonus action because I already slashed my man's and he barely took any damage.
All right. Varric, adjusting his step,
Smush him!
leans up over.
I think I'm
kind
still
of
on top of Varric, right?
You actually feel a little weird. Yeah, you're still on top of Varric as he kind of tilts his head over the edge of the aqueduct for just a moment.
Don't fuck up the aqueduct, Varric!
Yeah, like keeping his legs down underneath, but then like kind of
Yeah.
tilts over on one leg for just a
Excellent.
moment. Zara, you feel this strange feeling as your hair actually, if a Drax or anyone else could see it, your hair sort of stands up like you're touching something staticky.
Ooh.
And you
Including
feel
the
kind of
glowy bits.
unusual. All right,
This is
so I
fine.
need you, Adrax. I need you and the others to make a DC 15 Dexterity saving throw.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
As
I'll heal you, I promise.
I actually have advantage on these because I can see him coming, so that's good. 16.
16, you just succeed. Okay. As for the others, somehow you get out of the way.
Yes.
But the others, let's see.
It's my
that
pep
is-
talk.
Somehow.
Definitely.
second.
Definitely.
18
Sure.
for Mind Flayer 2 gets out of the way. Mind Flayer 3. 14. Okay, so the one that's touching you takes the most damage with this. So, as it deals... Oh, shit, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oof.
All right. Well, it's weird that it's touching you, but it's still hit. I'll say that for the sake of you, kind of like throw it off of you just in the right moment as it kind of like it's like throws its arms back, and as it does, its tentacles flying and everything, trying to reach for you. It's at that moment that this massive beam of electrical discharge arcs in a coil straight through, beaming out into the sky, dealing massive damage, killing the mind flayer that had you grappled. The other one still remains.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Good job.
He then leans back where he was and kind of tilts down to look at you, Spine Crusher. Spine Crusher, you look up. Yeah. Hurt. You forget that exhaling is something you also need to do, as you're just really just breathing in. And that is your turn. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, could have been 9 more after this, but
That's fine. Yeah, that's
all right. The impact, I'll say, knocked you out of that stun. Adraxa, no longer grappled, but fuck, what was that? All right, what do you do?
So I take a look down at the edge of the aqueduct. I look at the mind flare in front of me. It's still kind of like hovering, right? Like it doesn't really touch things.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna think back to the first mind flayer I ever tackled back in the council chambers.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna charge this fucker and throw us both off the aqueduct onto the ground.
Oh jeez.
Yes.
Oh,
What?
shit.
Yes.
All right.
That's a
It's
good
contested
grapple.
strength for a grapple.
Yeah, and I have advantage because I'm raging. So here we go.
Someone cast Featherfall. Just kidding.
Do
No,
not, under any circumstances.
Can you beat an 8 with advantage, you
Oh
barbarian?
my god, I got a 12. Thank God. This
Thanks.
is
So
is
it's just that
so
you were just
embarrassing.
grappled and you feel still kind of slimy and you don't even want to touch one of these icky things again, knowing what they can do. You grab it by the back of its neck, though, and
Down we go. Down we go.
oh god, so
Spine
that's
Crusher, look
probably
out!
So it's capped at 100. The
Well, we're
signature
100,
Adrax move.
100 feet up, right? I could survive it. Barbarians can survive anything.
I think you guys are getting a little too cocky,
Wow.
estimating my
Oh.
cleric healing abilities. I'm not a
Not much.
healer.
No, you got it. You got it, Sarah. You
I
got
think
it.
he
You keep us
established-
alive, right? No guilt. No guilt.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I definitely didn't say at the beginning of the summary,
Oh,
being like, clerics
nice.
aren't healers in 5th edition.
So
It's fine.
so very
It's fine.
hurt,
How
but
much?
not
Oh,
quite.
gosh.
How much damage we take, boss? Tell us.
It was 24 points of damage.
Is that
Oh,
it?
okay, that's better than average.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
That's pretty good.
that's on the lower side of the bell curve.
Yeah,
I guess.
so
That
close.
was
As
literally the
he's
opposite of what Spine Crusher took.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
Yeah.
I was hoping for. I was
Yeah.
hoping.
24 versus 42.
it
thought that
evens
was-
out. So
Yeah,
between
exactly.
the two of us, we're in the middle of
Right.
the bell curve.
Well, I don't think that was technically an attack, so I will try and keep him pinned as we land if I can do that.
Mm,
Yeah.
it's a grapple thing. So yeah, you did pass on the strength. So I think this is technically you grappled and used your movement to pull him down. So yeah.
I'll try and keep
Yeah, all
him
right,
grappled
all
if I
right,
can.
all right. Yeah, you've got
If
him
I-
grappled for now. So it's going to be contested strength each round that he has. On his turn, he's going to. Let's see. No, he doesn't have that. So yeah, he's going to try and again +7.
Contested strength?
Does a 14 hit?
Okay, so he's not trying to break free of me, he's just trying to hit me.
He's trying to eat you.
14 will not latch on to my
All
beautiful
right.
face.
It's very hard as the tentacles are kind of like trying to get you backwards. You can't. He's like pinned down with his face down in the mud.
You're fucking gross.
They're just like wrapping around your wrist.
Ah.
All right. Bringing us to Zara.
Oh god, I forgot I was still in this fight. Everyone else is busy falling and dying.
The only thing is your spiritual weapon is directly above by about a good. It's like 100 feet again.
Yeah, it can't make it there. That's fine. So I really think the only spell that can hit at this point is Toll the Dead. No. Oh, fuck. They're all really far away. Jesus, they're all more than 100 feet away.
Just jump down.
You could
Spine-
rappel down. Yeah, you could always. There's still the rope from Spine Crusher's earlier way of climbing up. You could try and rappel down. Which I'll say would. Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not strong. Do I think I could rappel down a solid 40 feet, or do I think I'm just gonna absolutely eat shit halfway through it? I do have a tail. It might help a little bit.
We'll say make a survival check. If you're doing this, let's commit. Make a survival check.
11.
It's enough. Yeah. You go. You actually probably go closer to 60 feet because you can't quite control the stopping as easily. But that might work even more to your favor.
Land on
It's,
Spine Crusher.
it's like a little scary, like as you're down a good bit of the way.
I want to slow it with my tail, but also have that cool ass knife on my tail, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to cut the fucking rope. So I overshoot a little bit. That's fine.
You're about 20 feet off the ground, off the
that's
ceiling.
awesome. Okay. Let's do a cheeky little sacred flame. So may you please give me a dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Quarter-haps. Dexterity saving throw from my player.
12.
Oh yeah, he fucked that up.
All right.
14 radiant. Wow, that's a bad roll.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, so I think I'm rappelling down. It's really cool for the first 2 seconds, and then it's extremely scary for the next 4.
Oh, I'm still falling.
And I just I'm holding my hand back towards my chest, and I just absolutely throw it out. And luckily, a radiant flame is pretty large, so I think it doesn't quite exactly hit him, but I think it definitely hits him enough to be like, yeah, that was intentional.
Nice.
Zara, jeez.
Just kind of bladder fire down that way, and it just happens to reach around Adraxa.
I mess it up, but I play it off as cool.
Awesome.
My hair is singed.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's radiant. You're fine. Your god will protect you. I gave you help with that.
All right.
That definitely worked.
You kill the mind flayer and everything.
And I kind of pendulum swing back and forth.
There's a moment as you look out at some of the other rooftops, people kind of peek out of windows and climb up to. There's at least the people coming out of the basement to the tavern below, kind of raise up their arms and everything and start clapping and cheering.
I can't clap, but yeah!
Seek shelter, stay hidden, do not come back up.
Yeah, what she said.
You can't see them as you're in an alley on the opposite end of the building, but you hear clapping and cheers from around.
Ugh.
All right, as you're now holding the burnt corpse of the mind flayer.
Spine
Crusher, you come
I
to.
can't clap because I'm too weak. I'm holding onto the rope. My tail is definitely yeah, I got this, man. The tail's kind of in yeah, swishing. It's swishing victoriously. Yeah, exactly. Just like that. It's like I'm conducting a really bad symphony.
What was this? Spine Crusher.
Yep.
You pop something in your back. Oh god! You stand up in a bit of plastic.
I'm probably only 20 feet away from him, right?
You're higher up. Yeah. Well, yeah, about.
Awkwardly swinging.
Yeah. You kind of stand up, and the moment you get up, kind of rub your head. A bit of plaster falls from the ceiling, and.
Well,
We've won!
did I do it?
You did it!
Did I? Yeah!
All right.
Boulder's throw. Nice work, man.
Thank you.
Crush those bad boys.
Can you give me a leg? Give me a leg up.
You get on the leg. I think he does a little thing, you're almost you're picking up something you dropped with your toes. It's kind of weird, and picks you up and then
I'll start climbing.
tosses.
I feel
kind of.
I'm awkwardly climbing up. I've maybe made it 15 feet up, and Adraxa just gets gracefully tossed up, but I'm like, that was a fucking option. Because I'm the wimp in gym class trying to climb the rope.
I start pulling the other end of Zara's rope to try and get her up.
Aw. We never had the
Thank
rope in
you.
gym class. I always wish they had the rope, but they never did it. Okay. Yeah, you.
Hey.
Spine Crusher, are you dead?
No, I'm alive. What about you? Where are you going?
We're not. Oh shit.
They kind of backs up a bit.
We throw him the rope.
All right,
Come
pull
on, come
yourself up.
Yeah, I don't help him up.
Okay.
Just like naturally climbs the rope, and I'm like, yeah, I could do that. I couldn't do that.
That was
All right, you're able to get up and soon enough. Varric backs up a bit, postures himself like a cat getting ready to,
Yeah.
and then jumps clean over the aqueduct onto the other side.
Wow.
Nearly carving off a bit of the corner of one of the buildings that looked a bit nicer than some of the others, but they'll be okay.
Fine. Eat the rich.
Um,
It's cool.
don't
You
celebrate
get
yet.
to the other side, and then it's a few more minutes before you're able to get to the other end of the beach. Varric, I can't go any further.
Thank you so much.
Why?
Kneels down.
That
I used to
can
be a good swimmer, but
Maybe you will be one day again.
I'd like that.
Yeah.
He turns around back towards the city. Still, more of those flashes like fireworks in reverse again. You see pops of things, fires spiraling up from some of the different parts. I have a lot to do still.
I won't forget what you did for us. After this,
You hear another one of those screeching sounds from him as he's issuing commands. Find you on the other side.
find us, please.
I didn't dismiss you, but okay, that's what I was gonna tell you to do.
Varric.
Fine.
That's good though, right?
He's a good
They'll
soul.
help forever.
Varric,
And turns, runs
Wait.
off towards the city.
wait.
And Varric, wait.
One other thing. What year did you live?
He's far gone.
Adraxa.
Sorry, I think I was a little too philosophical with that. My bad.
It's alright.
Spine crusher. What?
Do you think we could ever recover that boy's soul? Do you think they're lost? All of them?
I don't know. That's a problem we're going to have to solve, but not today.
But we will solve.
We owe it to them.
Yeah.
I want to kick some Mind Flayer ass.
That's a spirit. I like this guy.
Hey, let's go.
Looking across the water, there is a. By the way, real quick before we go on to this, how are you guys doing on time?
I'm good on time,
I
but
could take a break.
yeah, can we take a 5-minute break?
Yeah, let's take 5. Let's take 5.
Yeah.
This is a good point. Good
All
point.
right.
Yep.
Let me go back to be
Cool.
right back. Thanks
right,
for
me-
hanging out in the chat. We'll be right
Yeah,
back.
thank you.
Mute yourselves just in case. Yep.
Yeah.
So,
I've been right back.
as Varric, the bipedal mech, the conduit strider from the First Legion, turns and runs off before he can answer any other questions, conveniently enough, you then turn around and now see the predicament lying before you of a vast enough stretch of ocean between you and the Exodus that you need to find a way to cross somehow as quickly as possible.
Is there a boat around us? Do we see a boat?
Make an would be investigation check.
Investigation. Excuse me. 12.
Not anywhere nearby. The only thing you do see a boat, but it has a hole in the bottom, like just, and
Okay.
it's like kind of like it's in like splinters amid the sands, rotted. It's at least a mile out. Uh, 60 feet, not as well as you'd like. Make an intelligence check. I'd say Zara, you can make this as well.
Okay.
2? No. You're tired. You're getting ready. You're just like kind of
Basic
getting your head ready for basic intelligence check.
17.
Okay. There is one immediate idea that comes to mind.
Yeah.
You do have somewhere, not on your person technically, but still somewhat on your person, tassels who could help you fly across. However, you'd need to get tassels from
He was in the Feather House.
Feather House.
Okay.
Which
Yeah.
we are back in the material plane, but also, according to Warren, it has been 2 years. So do we want to unpack that shit now? Oh, from the bag of holding?
So it
Alright,
hasn't
where
been
did
2
we-
years for them.
Oh, you're correct. Yes. Of course not.
I forget. Rewind real quick. Has Spine Crusher been in the Feather House? Does he know what the Feather House is?
You have
or
seen
what
it,
Tassels
but
is?
yeah, no,
As we
you've
tossed
seen it, but not.
Brunan's... Oh, as a Drax
right.
to toss Brunan's body in.
Yeah, that was the only thing you saw. Was it was that night was a night of Krusnak and this and that, and
The
Yeah.
only thing I will say is, luckily, when I put my Ascended friends in the Feather House and we came to the future, the same amount of time had passed. Like we didn't jump forwards to skeletons. Like, they stuck with us in time. So Zara doesn't think anyone will be, like, fucked up if we access the Feather House now. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I believe.
what do you do?
Adraxa has the feather. Dr. Adraxa.
I know I do. I know I do.
I know, yeah, no, yep,
I know.
it's fine. Take your time.
What's the problem?
Nothing. It's... Maybe we don't need it. Maybe we can find a boat.
It's
It's...
just the multiverse, it's fine.
Is it Brunin?
You speak his name?
Listen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry
Are
about
you?
Brunin. Yes, I'm sorry. I can clearly see that you've been through a lot. I'm here to help, and help I will.
I don't know what we're gonna find in there. We opened it when we were in the other plane. We may have let in the darkness. I don't know what we're gonna find in there.
Look, I believe we initiated it in my time. And when we jumped forwards, it was fine.
It was fine. That's right.
It was fine. I think it's stuck with us. Our time where the feather was. But I only have that one instance to go off of. You are a lot more attached to people in the house. I mean, I have my friends, my family, but you have how you're connected to it is a lot more intricately woven with our time. If that makes sense. I know we don't exactly speak the same language, and the songs has to interpret the difference. Does that make sense?
Right.
I know we don't speak the same language.
No,
Is this weird?
no, you're right. Let's just
Okay,
let's just get it over with.
pull the band-aid off, maybe?
Why
Wanna
don't
try
you
now?
Why don't you go in and find tassels?
Me? Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I'll open
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Well, do you want me to go in?
No.
I have no personal attachment to these people.
They will attack you. They are well-trained
Why?
soldiers, all of them.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. And you haven't earned it yet. No offense.
After we do it,
Alright, I go
after this, you will have earned it.
I go into my bag and I get out the feather and I just I kind of draw it over here for Zara and I just kind of turn away.
Yeah. Who should I ask for first? Reggie? Yellow
You know what to do.
Reggie.
I trust
Reggie.
you.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to go into the feather house, intending to look for Reggie.
Okay, you draw the line.
I think Adraxa does, right?
Yeah. I never let go of the feather.
Okay. You draw the line. Nothing like what it was before in Mirachel's realm, where the sparks or the screeching sound like bad welds. You draw open the door, seamless. You open the door.
I open the door.
The second you do, a sound like ring wraiths screaming their way out of the door. Just black shadows
Ah, hell, shut the door!
flicker out,
No. Let them out.
Does this feel
fly
anything
up
like...
into the sky, twist their way
Whatever.
around, and then dissipate, where you can't quite see them anymore.
What in the seven hells was that?
That's our future problem. We're focusing on the now.
That's what we let in Mirachel.
Whatever.
You
It's
open the
fine.
door. Inside, you walk in. It's dark. It's fairly dim, with the exception of a sphere of light where you can see all of the people of the Feather House are gathered around, kneeling around this sort of makeshift altar. You see a small outline of a body in white cloth, burial shrouds, soft silk and linen. It almost looks as though you're seeing this sort of volumetric rays of light coming in on the early morning.
Mhm.
Reggie, humming a tune. She looks exhausted as you see her. Absolutely, completely just bereft of any energy.
Okay.
Yeah, Lorena, as soon as, kind of holding her arm around Reggie's shoulder, looks up the moment she sees you, stands, walks over to you. Kind of see her face as it, passes through the light.
Has it been that long?
A few days. It's been...
Days?
Tried to open the door.
It's
There's
bad.
a darkness in here.
Mm-hmm.
Hung about the place. It's hard. Reggie has been singing for days. Singing a song to keep her in it,
Thank you.
to keep him at rest.
We were in a bad place. We shouldn't have tried to contact you.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm sorry.
No. You made the right choice. You're right.
She grabs you, wraps her arms, and you
Oh,
hear
I
Yellerina
hug
start
back.
crying.
I just hold her.
He looks like he's sleeping.
I want to say I know, but I don't. I'm sorry. I'm so
There's a
sorry.
while before she brushes a tear. Make a insight check.
Alright, let me just hop out of character real quick to 26.
Okay. You get a sense that Yellerina herself is probably still not over losing Drevstoa.
Yeah,
And then
and this is just
death
reopened.
so soon after has just been...
Oh god.
She's going through a good bit. And
Alright.
looking at Reggie, you can see that she's sort of like swaying, almost like she's droning on the song.
Can I
trying
extend
to
an
keep it
arm and to kind of give the option, like not that I'm requiring her to join our hug, but I'm offering it if she wants it.
She finally looks up a bit, notices you. Her eyes sort of blink. As she does blink, stops singing for a moment. The light, the sphere of golden light in that sort of volume of space around her and around Brune and around all the others drops until it looks just like the rest of the room for a moment. The light from the doorway spills in.
I just want to offer her support if she wants it. If she doesn't, let her continue.
She kind of lifts herself up, walks over, places an arm around you, embraces you, pulls away, a hand on your cheek.
Yeah.
And then Yellerina just kind of raises a hand, like, don't even speak.
Yep.
You've done it, as if to say, you've done enough. Reggie
Lean on us. Please lean on me for a little bit.
shambles over to get some sleep.
Yeah.
The others kind of look around, and they all sort of are exchanging pleasantries of sorrow, of mourning. It's kind of that strange thing of not really knowing what to say. Yellerina looks at you. What's happening out there? What happened to him? I should have been there. I should have been there.
It's not that easy. That's what I said until we entered the realm of Mirashal, and then your time and our time and the material plate. It's not the same time anymore.
Are the others okay? Are they out there?
Yeah, they are. They are.
He pushes past you, opens the door.
Be careful, please.
She's confronted by, again, sight of the ocean, and kind of takes her back for a moment. She sees you, Adraxa, and sees this other stranger standing off to the side. Gives him a wary gaze. Looks to you. Places her arms around you, pulls you in.
What's this for?
She slaps an arm on your back where you have the tattoo she gave you for Linus. She grabs you by the shoulders and gives you a shake. Don't you blame yourself. Don't you dare!
Stop it. Stop. I brought you a cleric. We're gonna fix it. Why are you mourning? I brought you a cleric.
Sir, this wasn't your fault. This wasn't your doing. You need to stop right now. I can see it in your eyes.
Done what?
Not your fault.
I didn't... There's nothing done. We're going to undo it. I brought you a cleric.
Undoing things is not setting them right. We need to make things right. You remember, there's a Brunin out there. There's a Brunin out there who's got a family. He's got everything he lost.
I picked
We
Reggie.
can't move back. We can't move back. She's tired. She's so tired.
No, Yelorina. He's dead because I picked Reggie. He was losing on the battlefield and I ran to him and I took the feather to protect Reggie. And now he's dead. But Zara has diamonds and we have some things in Higrisho we need to fix, and then Zara's going to help him.
There's a massive fireball in the city behind. She turns around, looks, and notices it.
We
She
will,
looks and her jaw drops and quivers for a moment as she realizes this.
we are at war again. But when we have a minute to breathe, we have diamonds and a cleric, and Brunin will come back to me.
Something again. Ethereal are back.
Yeah. Yeah, we know.
Be happy for him. When I lost my friends, they didn't move on to places so kind as he.
I didn't lose him. Stop saying that.
Reggie sang the song. Jackson's granted him peace. He has peace.
What do you mean she sang the song? I brought a cleric. You couldn't have waited.
You don't understand. Can't understand. They were, whenever you open that door, you let them in. They would have gotten to him. Darkened whatever world it was that he had found himself in. Clawing at it, making the walls shake, making it colder. Draft, it would have felt like for him in the middle of a fine dream. She protected him. It meant sending him home. And sending him on. She grabs you, pulls you in.
I can't do this without him.
No. No. It won't be without him. She slaps your back again. You carry him all with you, don't you? We'll carry... She pulls you up, grabs you by the shoulders. We'll carry each other. Goes your chin. Sit up.
That was my...
You chose. You chose. Doesn't mean you chose wrong. I've made that same choice as you. Believe me, it hurts. It hurts like hell, and there's not a day I don't think about it, but I don't regret it. If I had made that selfish choice, then everyone else would have... all would have been lost. Whatever's happened, what do you need to do now? That's what you need to focus on. And do you need my help? I'm here for you.
You keep protecting the kid, and we'll keep fighting out here.
Tired. She needs rest. Who's the Baldy?
Knight of fucking Krustak.
Fucking serious.
Once was.
He's a decent fighter, and seems like an okay man.
The name is Korkarl Spinecrusher Theriodega. You can simply call me Spinecrusher.
Call you Baldy for now.
Baldy is at your service. And he just bows slightly.
I love that.
She kind of like smirks a bit. Doesn't know what to make of you. Former Knights of Krustak. You do this right, make them all former Knights of Krustak, eh?
That's the idea. This probably isn't the time, but I can fly now.
What?
We were
Like you jumped really high, you mean, and you just kept going?
No, we were in Mirachel's realm, and we were being attacked by geysers. And
She looks over at you, Sarah, like it kind of like gives like a gesture as to say, has she been hitting the head very hard lately?
It was.
I wanted to follow Reggie. I don't know if I'm still here or not.
Oh, okay, sorry, that's fine.
No, you're fine. I was
Looks back, and you're not even there. She's like,
It was. It was like the day we lost Linus. What happened to you?
have you had strange dreams lately?
A lot.
We'll talk.
Okay.
She claps you on the shoulder again. We'll talk.
Okay.
Thought that was the last one. She kind of looks up at the sky, smile to her, looks at the ocean.
I'm glad you're all right.
Thought it was the last one. Gives you one last hug and then turns back inside. Inside, Zara, you follow Reggie, who is dead on her feet, exhausted.
Mhm.
Always barely there. So I'll try to whisper loudly enough that it'll come through the mic. All right.
Yep. This is all in whispers, but not in whispers so we can hear each other.
You. Just
So I can't hear her saying.
It's okay. She says, whispering to you, she very hoarsely, she says, "You don't have to whisper. I can hear what you're saying just fine."
No, obviously I didn't have the relationship with you that Burden and Andrax did, but you look like shit. I
Yeah,
feel like
like it-
shit.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
No,
And I think I've known you about as long as them, really. I mean, outside of
Yeah.
baby, like when I was a baby, but that's. And you're the only one that's from my time. Well, not really.
kind of. I don't even know at this point. But I mean,
You
maybe
know-
that's the point at this point. Is I don't even know. Do you even know?
We've lost so much.
You've lost so much, and now you've been with him, and you've been trying, and I can't even imagine what that's like. But maybe that's some of the point. But I don't think that's all of the point. The time since I've last talked to you, it's been weird on your side, on my side, on the prime material plane. Is that what it's even called? I don't even know how to
Did I
process
do
this.
the right thing? Worry
We
about
tried.
that.
No,
Sending him on. Did I do
Or-
the right thing?
we're all. I am, and I know you are, and I know Adraxa is, and I don't know that much about Spine Crusher, but
Who?
it doesn't matter.
I,
The point is, we're all trying to do the
I'm
best thing.
So tired.
Yeah, no, it's okay. You can be tired. you don't always have to be there. This is something I've struggled with. And I always want to be there. I always want to push through, but time is so weird, and the best thing you can do is to make sure you're all right, okay? You have to be okay. And I don't mean in a like emotional way. I mean take care of yourself the best you can. Please.
Sorry.
No,
Yes.
it's okay. Take your time. Don't.
I think
Yeah.
I want to help Yellerina.
Yeah.
It's been there for me for so much, so long. She's not doing well.
And she hasn't. At least I don't think she's been doing well since Drastoa. Is that the
Since
do you feel the same way?
just that, since she found out about Vernon,
Oh,
she's been trapped here. Just
Yeah.
thinking with Drefstoa and with thinking of him and us being locked in here and then thinking
yeah.
and then Vernon. Then
I'm so sorry.
we've just been stuck here.
Yeah.
Just been stuck in here. Just trying to keep it back.
Okay.
Just all clawing at us.
I want to help, but you shouldn't have to handle all this, and I can't even imagine what she's going through because I've only been with her for like a quarter of her journey, and this shouldn't. Thank you for trying to help, but I feel like I'm so young at this, and you're even more young. Thank you for trying to help us, but this shouldn't fall all upon your shoulders. Don't let it drag you down because it will consume you, please. Please.
Just need some sleep.
Yeah. Then take some. I'll be here. Please. Please rest because
Nods her head and just
Yeah.
turns and goes.
Okay.
Lie down in a bed.
Yeah.
You
Alright.
walk back out, close the door gently, quietly
Mhm.
as you could. I'm very sorry to hear about
Fucking
your loss.
I forgot about him. I forgot he was in
Can
here.
I?
It was,
Oh my god. I
suppose it probably wouldn't have happened if you had someone to hold him back from being stupid.
Well said.
But I don't know that I was ever that person.
It takes a lot of character to know your own shortcomings. I'd say as was.
Indeed, that's why I don't really try to have any shortcomings. It seems really the best way to go about things. But again, I'm sorry.
Oh, hell. Who is this fool?
Luckily, thank
Who is
God,
this fool?
Thank God me and Reggie share a similar writing language and high style shit. I can leave her a fucking note that she can read.
Drag you about by your dreadlocks if you had any.
Spine Crusher comes up and puts like his like face to face, like this close to him.
We're in mourning here, boy.
Puffs up his chest. Well, he's much taller than him actually, so he's like looking down on him.
Arlington puffs out his belly.
All poor belly.
Love
Like,
Eric.
The belly like pokes me in the belly.
Oh man, just a bit.
Yeah.
Kind of like both look down. Postures himself, tries to breathe in and adjust it to his chest. At this point, Malik just comes out. You guys really just have to learn how to relax.
He's been meditating for 8 months.
He turns back and then just goes and like crosses his legs back in the same spot on the rock. Just floating again. Arlington. Well, you're not even worth it. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the hot tub.
No! Oh, sorry.
I'm not there. I didn't go in.
Again, what do you think kind of darkness crept into the feather house when you opened that door? Sorry.
Me screaming no when Arlington mentioned the fucking hot tub.
He kind of like
But
looks
I'm
over at you.
Indy.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, alright. You know,
Alright.
yeah. That's fine. I don't think I like Arlington
really-
very much.
Mm,
Not
kinda
for any good reason, just because he probably would have made our nice hot tub very nasty.
He strolls off.
That's fine. Whatever. I'm writing a note to fucking I'm writing a note in High Station.
Good time.
We gotta take a quick break. I'm having a technical issue.
Okay, all good.
It might. It
We'll be right back.
So, completely unsure whether or not anyone can actually hear us. If you can, cool. Thanks for sticking with us. If not,
Drop a
thanks for
PogChamp
watching
in the
us even
chat.
more, sticking up with us as I do weird pantomime expressions that have no bearing on what I'm actually saying.
If you can hear us, kindly go fuck yourself.
Yeah. If you can occasionally see the green circle go around my tiny little emote, thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot. The tiny green circle gives me all of my life and energy.
When life gives you problems, if you're not in the mood for lemonade, then just, have water or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it's
the
fine.
point is, we're going to keep going with the stream. So,
We've cried a lot. We've emotionally connected with many characters. It's been great.
I'm still outside the feather house sulking, by the way.
yep.
Big orc sulking.
So, at this point, Yellow Reina looks at you, kind of like, you're like shit.
Oh, thanks.
Really? No, I just mean you've been through a lot. But, like,
Who
for God's
hasn't?
sakes, here. She puts a hand on your shoulder and everything. Curiously enough, where you felt the one before. And you feel this sort of rejuvenation come over you. Draxa, you know what? For the sake of it, I'm going to say for brevity, she does the same to each of you. One by one comes up, gives a hug to each of you. Just get all your hit points back at this point.
Let's go.
All of us,
Yeah.
Thank
given
you.
Spine Crusher has no emotional
Spine Crusher, I
attachment.
don't know. She doesn't quite know you, so she just kind of. For you, I'll roll dice. Sorry.
Just like as osmosis of
Spine
good
Crusher.
feelings.
Yeah. One
Do you
second.
sense the vibes?
Yeah.
Roll to sense vibes.
1 second. So we'll say. Oh, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, honestly, I think it would
31. Yeah, 31 points back to you.
Wow. All right.
Yeah,
Thanks.
So still pretty good.
That's a neat trick. Thank you.
All right. So, Draxa, you should know. I mean, if what you're saying is true, that makes you a Songblade. You chose. It doesn't necessarily come down to making, kneeling in front of a king or something, or pledging allegiance or whatnot. It's not about swearing an oath once and then because you said the words, that's that. It's about making that choice, that leap, sacrifice. Truth be told, I was a person, same as anyone else. Had a choice. The veil was coming down. And I saw the gap in reality on one side. People I loved on the other. I could have been safe. Could have lived a life free of worry. But I had to save him. I ran across, fought off a demon that is trying to maim the tasks. Era and Galton were... Well, there are others there as well I cared for. My point I'm trying to make, poorly at that, is you took an oath and you made that choice to save Reggie. And I know you don't feel it. I know it's going to hurt you. It's going to haunt you. Same as my choice haunted me. It still haunts me. I'll tell you that, you're not going to be able to live with it and forget it. You never will. But it's that not forgetting it that means that you're carrying it. It means that it mattered. It's because of that. That's what makes you a Sunblade. That's what it means. You're one of the few. The song's creation get in the wrong hands. It means everything anyone ever loved is in jeopardy. All of it. Whether I loved She kind of turns away for a second, shakes her head. Whether you loved your friend or not, you knew deep down in your heart, it's not just about what you loved, but everyone else. The fact that you showed that much devotion. It's just you to be able to make that choice. Not saying it's the right choice, not saying it's the wrong. It's a hard choice. But it's not one that doesn't set you apart. When she's feeling well, you need to talk to Reggie.
Don't tell her what I told you. She already takes everything to heart.
She's a gentler one and a stronger one than she knows. Well, seems to me that city behind us is burning.
Yeah. Let me ask you that. Are we doing the right thing? We're about to shut you up in this house again to protect the kid. Sure. And then we're gonna go continue fighting this war. So we can stabilize it, so we can fight another war. So we can go fight another war. Is this it? This is what we signed up for? We're just fighting wars. Until we die. Just be honest.
Songblade. Blade is half of the name of it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey. Song is the other half. Remember that.
I do not know how to sing.
You don't. It's not about you being able to sing. It's about you living that song in your heart. You are that song. You're the melody. You're the rhythm. Right? I know you can't sing. I've heard you. Good God.
I mean,
woman.
I'm not bad.
You're pretty shy.
I'm
Gotta
pretty
say.
sure it's true.
But
You all need a bard in your party.
far too soon. Fuck off, Aldi. Good God.
Oh, hell.
Fucking soon.
Sorry. So,
Taking care of Akimase? Speaking of which,
I can call him out. He's been sleepy.
it's too sunny. But our next night battle, he will be at my side.
He's a good one. He's a bit more hungry than Darling Feather ever was, but pardon the love him. Well, let's be getting a move on.
I never got to tell Brunin that I named him after him.
What?
Yeah.
You named him Akimase. It doesn't quite sound like Brunin to me.
It's Orcish.
What's it mean?
It means a bard most brave.
That was him. That's him.
Yeah.
The waves crash. You kind of both turn, but not looking at anything, not really able to focus on anything else. Just sit there for a while, watching the water crash on the sand, pull back, and crash on the sand, and pull back. Question lingers in your mind still unanswered, maybe slant-wise answered by Yelorena. Is this all there is? One war to fight until we can get to the next war that we need to catch up to, so we can fight the next war that we need to get to. Another wave crashes, pulls away. Another wave crashes, pulls away. This is all there is. Make a religion check for me. With advantage.
$15.
It's really good for you. Let's
It's
go.
really good for me.
No.
Fucking is. Let's go.
You feel yourself pulled back to that night when you were on this very same beach, screaming, firing a lightning bolt off into those waters. You remember it was right after Zara had scryed on Avra, found her captured, her entire outpost in the south of Flohug, overrun by Thuntillians and Fergandali. She was captured, taken prisoner. You screamed and howled and just jumped right down off the balcony and stormed off, though they tried to stop you to go after you. It was that same night you saw the meteor, the same night you called out to Grumsh. Fuck has he ever done for you? You thought back to it was just before then that you saw that meteor fly overhead. Towards Ilmater's Peak. You remember hearing about Ilmater. Son of Torm. God of endurance. If anyone who's endured, it's you. Simple for Torm. Comes to you. With a chuckle, you remember a white gauntlet. Yellow Raina places a hand on your shoulder. I'll get through.
Torm?
What?
Sorry, I don't know. Do you pray?
It's that's a funny thing. Praying. When I was young, you understand the time I came from. You could just go talk to the gods.
Right, you could just throw an egg at their house.
I wouldn't do that, but
Well, not twice.
she has a good laugh. What's all that shit over there? She points over to the ruins of the Exodus.
That was how we were gonna get these people out of here. It didn't work.
Huh.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Zara, Spine Crusher. At this point, we'll say you come out of the Feather House and see Adraxa sulking again, but still sitting.
Can I have a quick conversation with Reggie before we leave Feather House?
Yeah. You wake her up.
I know you're tired. I'm sorry. I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, I've spent a lot of time with Adraxa and Brunin, but also the first time I met you was, you were you, as you are now. And correct me if I'm wrong. I'm kind of like kneeling next to her at this point. But to the best of my understanding, we're both kind of the last ascendants here.
In a way.
In a way. And I know I'm close to the Draxa, but I think the way I'm close with you is different than the way she's close with you. And I'm kind of like leaning next to her, and maybe she's like holding onto her shoulder. You're stronger than you know in a different way than either Adraxa or maybe even I am. The way you connect with the songs is amazing and unique.
It's weird to see a red tiefling blush a little. She does.
If possible, I kind of want to give her some of my energy, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. You have your coffee potion.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my
cruel.
No. I wouldn't do that, but um, we're kind of, at least in this time, and I know I've been away for a weird amount of time that probably isn't that as much for you, but I don't have to tell you this, but obviously you're stronger than even you know. And please, you're not weak for reaching out. Please. Uh,
Just reaches out, literally, grabs
yeah,
your hand, squeezes it tight.
yeah. Don't, you've done so much. You're not the only one. Please. Please don't feel, I mean, I don't want to over impose, but I felt very alone in a way, but please reach out if you need anything. And I kind of want to do like, I think we're probably like the only people that have tails, but like, you
Yeah.
know, I'll reach out with my tail. I don't fucking know.
She kind of like, yeah, squeezes your hand. Traces a head on your shoulder.
Mhm.
Horn kind of scratches against your cheek a little. You kind of know that feeling.
Yeah. Even though I probably haven't felt it in a while.
It takes
Not that
you
many
back,
ascendants left.
even though it's something that she doesn't necessarily know, fairly well, but it comes to her. She breathes in.
I don't have to tell you you're stronger than you know, but that doesn't mean you have to do this alone. Please don't ever have to think you have to do this alone. Yeah.
Make an insight check.
God. All right.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Let me just,
It's okay.
17.
Okay. Something about the word alone seems to particularly grate on her. And it's at that point
I'm
that it
sorry.
comes to your realization that Teliorgatha fell. She didn't just lose her world. Well, even more than that, she lost her world, her parents,
Mhm.
family, gone, blink of an eye. Promise of being a big sister,
Oh,
stolen from her, alone. You don't have to go through this alone. And you kind of see her wince at it, and then it all hits you. Oh my god. She's been carrying this the entire time. That time that devil sent by Zafrit came and offered her a chance to meet the only other family she had living. What a temptation, in a weird way, strange as it was, to have someone who was tied to her. And then you come to the realization of the choice she made. She chose you. She chose this family. Her tail sort of wraps around you a little, intertwines a bit. It's the closest thing to like squeezing your hand and everything.
yeah.
Places one more hand on your cheek. Just thank you.
Please don't be a stranger. I can't imagine what you've gone through. Just like, please don't be a stranger. We have to lean on each other more than ever. And I know you love Adraxa and she loves you, but maybe it's just because of who we are or where we're from. Or I don't want to put words in your mouth, but please. We're stronger together than we are apart. Don't feel like this is your responsibility alone, please.
Thank you.
Yeah. I kind of lean in and give a bigger hug.
She perception check.
I'm fucking good at this. Jesus. 26.
Okay. Yeah. She hugs you. Yeah, she hugs you back, and it's yeah, no, it's just close and affectionate. In a way that seems, I don't know, almost like she's, yeah, feeling plenty of different things towards you right now that she maybe not been feeling before, and is tired and going through so much, and also just right words at the right time.
Yeah.
There's like just a moment of like almost like a very brief look, brief glance exchange between the two of you. Her eyes dart to your lips. She bites hers and then turns.
Take some time for yourself, please. I've gotta go be like a big damn hero or whatever.
Hey, Sarah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't do anything stupid. I don't think. I'm not saying
Oh my god, no.
you would. I just.
Yeah, I
Don't-
won't
You
take
don't have
any
to.
dumb risks. Don't worry. Just like you
Thing,
fucking
like you said,
shouldn't. You've obviously overexerted yourself. Don't do anything stupid either. Alright?
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
come back.
I'll be back.
Just all of you, come back. Just don't.
Okay.
I don't want to go through it alone. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see you.
Yeah. And
Anyway, come
I'll
back.
kind of lean forwards and like butt my horns against hers.
She grabs her hand from the back of your, hair and everything, and rubs it a bit. Smiles. There's definitely like a nervous sort of shaking exhilaration to, like, subtle, very subtle, but.
Got the cracked perception roll.
Mm-hmm. She kind of like turns back into her bed and everything, sort of like back facing away from you, as
Yeah,
she's like
kinda
now
like-
trying to go to sleep, but also like you get the vibe that she's just like lying there like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit.
And I gotta be like, oh god, I gotta save the fucking world. Alright, this is fine.
Sarah! Sarah, did you find
Yeah!
castles?
What?
Did you find castles?
Oh, shit.
I was like,
Reason we were in here.
like, what the fuck have you guys been doing this entire
Yeah.
time?
Oh god.
Spine Crusher's outside of Feather House. Like, if he had a watch, he'd be like, gotta go.
Yeah, I love that, like, the entire time, like,
We're just
It's a
watching
very
Higger
lovely-
Shell burn.
yeah. It's just like,
The whole world ends on having
Yeah.
this moment being like, fuck, I was supposed to find tassels.
you guys are talking and everything, just like another airship
Love that. for
hits
you
a
guys.
tower and then,
Oh,
Take
humanity.
yourself all right.
Your
Your
hits
eyes
like
are so soulful.
it's an elementary school for bunnies. Just fireball
Exploded.
mushrooms. Yeah. All right. So
Perfect. Love this scene.
okay. Yeah. Very much. Who amongst us has not had that exact same experience of like you're in the middle of something and then you get you hear.
Love that for us.
Did you do dishes? God damn it! You better be fucking done right now. You're like, yes, yes, yes. Doing it.
Doing it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Right. Yeah, you find Tassels, who's kind of like also there and just as much as a carpet,
Awkwardly.
as much as a carpet could be pacing the room, Tassels has been bored since they patched him up as well as they could. He looks fairly well. He looks good.
Oh, good.
Um,
Lost some weight.
Yeah, he lost some weight, but he's definitely
Probably because all those awkward rips.
certainly enough for the
Body.
3 of you. But oof. Now, so yeah, you find Tassels, who then seeing you and everything, and finally being noticed, gives like a kind of like a
Little wiggle.
yeah, like sort of like comes over to you and everything, and the carpet like rubs around you and everything, all around, front, back, does like a little helix of like love rubbing around you, before kind of coming tassel, the actual literal tassels kind of brush your face a bit, tickles.
After he finds a dragon, I'm like, I found him!
All right, yeah. So you guys have tassels out here. Yelorena stands up. Again, arm on your shoulder and everything. I'll take care of our girl. Don't worry. She's safe hands. Just maybe don't keep us inside the feather house for quite so long.
That wasn't a
next time.
choice. That was not a choice.
You understand?
Thanks for the talk.
She, gives kind of a look of like words unspoken, but understood. You walk off, heading toward all of you walk towards the edge of the water.
I put the feather back in my bag.
The door closes behind you.
What the hell took so long in there, Zara?
Do we notice anything
The
different?
carpet was wily, alright?
Do you notice anything? Oh yeah,
Insight check.
Zara, stealth check. Yeah,
If she's trying to hide it,
if you try to hide it. If
I
not, then
wonder.
I'm rolling.
14. How
14?
perceptive are you?
yeah.
10.
Not enough, baby!
Not enough.
I
not
would have
enough.
made it if I wasn't exhausted because I had to
Five,
drop a
yeah.
nat 20.
All right.
5.
So yeah, in that case, the question remains. They're none the wiser. Oh God, this is taking me right back to teenage years. That's basically like
Oh, I'm terrible at it. It'll come
Yeah,
out
no,
in
like-
like,
no,
a
so like
couple hours.
Bear's like, what the hell?
You
Did
know,
your girlfriend
shit,
stop
old
by or
man.
something? What was it? So yeah, you're yeah. The question still remains as far as what the hell took so long in there.
Was he? Or
I hope
Dazzles?
it was.
Oh my God, it's Dazzles!
I start wrestling with our carpet.
Tassels, just almost like a dog that's overly excited to see you, jumps up and like is just like rubbing it all across your face and everything, and then stops, droops a little,
Oh,
and then like softly rubs against you and everything, your top of your
I
head,
miss you.
curls up a little in the nape of your neck, and as it does, it gets a look behind over your shoulder behind at you, Spine Crusher, and this is the first time you've ever seen a flying carpet in addition to a feather house. So you kind of look at it as it like kind of this carpet just like jumps up and like curls around somebody, and as it
Yeah.
curls around, it kind of like peeks over her shoulder and gives like a
The fuck is this guy?
yeah, exactly like the fuck is this guy?
Why is he taking up so much more time and space? Jesus.
The carpet just.
Dazzles?
Oh,
Spine
Got
crusher?
it.
The
Spine
carpet, as
crusher?
best you can, as your eyebrows kind of squinch back, the
Out of
carpet
everything that
pulls
just
back
happened,
a little.
just questioning tassels.
Oh god, I love it.
Whatever happened in there, Zara, I hope it was worth the lives that I've lost. That we've lost in the last 10
Oh,
minutes.
God.
Too fucking whatever. I don't have
So-
to explain myself to you.
Whatever. You don't. Let's go.
Okay, you all hop aboard Tassels.
Are you up for this? It's been a while.
We're a lot heavier than before. I'm calling Spine Crusher fat.
Spine
So-
Crusher steps up unsteadily, onto, like, he's really not sure about a flying carpet. He's never seen one before.
It's probably like at least 4 times as much as Bruden was, right? Like,
Yeah.
100%.
He's
Yeah.
a
Although
big
jumping
boy.
on top of a living robot thing was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Draw the line at magic carpet.
Fair enough. All right.
I don't know. I'm
So,
not speaking for Spine Crusher.
so you. Oh god, this will be interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
You make your way off to the twisted ruins of the Exodus. Therein, you can see the waves are piling high atop it. Looking on the top of it, towards what would be the closest thing to what was a tarmac for when the scarab and everything came by, you can see bodies littered, bleeding out. Some of them beyond bleeding out, some of them not even a body so much as the vague suggestion of what once was a person. Violent, terrifying, and what you can sense from it, from your history of having seen battles, of having seen the aftermath, you're able to surmise that whatever this was, whatever did this, acted alone and acted quickly, overwhelming with force, with ferocity. Tassels guides you down. The salt on the air buffeting your faces. You jump down off of Tassels onto the steel frame of the corner of the Exodus. Head towards it, towards the entrance. Down within. It gets be a strange chill in the air, one that you not felt while you were outside of Mirashol's realm. Once you had come back into the world, you felt nothing but that warm sun on your face and that sort of crisp air. Here, there's a sort of dank, cold dripping. Drip, drip. Sound like something like a swinging chain off in one of the far off corridors. What the fuck was that? You listen.
I don't like this.
You hear a scream. It jolts you. Flashes of light. Green, purple. And then a sad whimper of the last scream. And a thump of a body hitting the floor. Followed. Sounds of metal being bombarded again and again and again and again and again and again. Hard. Something hitting hard and fast. Trying to break down a door. Striking a shield. You don't know. It's about 20 feet away and just around the corner. But you hear it. It's loud. You're worried.
Does it sound like it's coming towards us?
It sounds like it's ahead around the corner. You don't know.
We need to hide, and we need to hide now.
Or we need to fight.
We stand our ground and fight, you say?
You guys figure it out.
That's what we always do.
So he looks at Adraxa, and we may die here today.
No. Torm
No.
favors the bold.
Spine Crusher pulls out his warhammer. readies himself.
I did not have a map ready for this, so please bear with me as I draw it in real time.
Yeah. Or we could do theater to the mind too. It's fine.
That
Whatever you
works
want,
even
Matt.
better. Fucking A. Let's
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
let's do it.
Okay. Stealth checks all around, please.
Okay, yeah. I can do that. Oh shit, I'm at disadvantage.
Me
All right.
too. This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Funny, let's go.
All right, not terrible. 17.
6, and I'm still exhausted. So, sorry.
It's fine. I'm exhausted in real life.
Okay.
It evens out.
When'd you get there?
20.
20. Okay, that does even out.
18 plus 2.
I'd say that Adraxa kind of knocks over wrench left behind, perhaps by a surly dwarf. But it coincides, fortunately enough, with the clanging on the wall, on the door walls, or whatever it is around the corner that you don't quite hear it, whatever it is. So the rest of you proceed steadily. As you do, you come into the full view, back turned, but then meeting your gaze, you see the view of, well, Blathu Jadain. Her arms still non-existent, but around her you see a pair of 6 spectral arms glowing. Hands, actually just the hands, holding what looks to be silver swords. Each of them gleaming. This is not quite like a... nothing like a sword forged, and by some smith. These look different, whatever they are. More organic, almost. Spectrally, but not quite. Possible to explain exactly what it is. Almost like someone found a way to make a mirror out of air and carved it into the shape of a sword, a saber. She holds these. 12 feet tall. She looks around. Really wasn't so hard, was it? To recognize when you were conquered. Why was it so difficult for you? Same as so many others. So very difficult. To know, like he should have known. As she looks down at least as far as you know, unconscious, maybe dead body of Duresh Kalgresa.
Oh no, he was tougher than we are. Oh no.
This is
Defined.
Luatha Jadain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Defined until the end. All of you. Stupid. All of you. Why? Why is it? When they took my city, did we all fight like a bunch of imbeciles? No. We capitulated as we needed to, as obviously enough reason demanded, and what did we get for it? I am still here. Therefore, my people still are. Don't you see? Why can't you see? It's so simple. Capitulate, surrender. Except when you have been defeated, and you need not bleed out. Watch everything that you hold dear. Burn. Her eyes meet yours suddenly. She draws the blades. Fine, till the end then. She moves to strike. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Not to be that guy, but would you mind if we put this off a week? I am absolutely
No, all
super
good.
tired. I'm sorry.
No, this is
Probably
probably
a
a
good spot to
really
break,
good
yeah.
spot to, yeah.
It's alright,
Oh,
guys. We can roll
hell.
initiative for now, though.
Yeah.
Hopefully I roll really good, and if not, I'll pretend I forgot about it, and then, like, it's 11, that's fine.
Ray.
We forgot to roll initiative. We'll have to do it next week.
Oh no.
Whoopsie
Whatever will
daisies.
we do?
Oh man.
I miss you guys. I love you guys.
Thanks.
This was
That was
incredible.
awesome.
You guys too.
So
much
that
fun.
was so fun. Yes.
Matt.
That was hell of role playing
So good.
on everybody's part. That was
So good.
incredible.
Yeah, that was fantastic. That was incredible. And
What
yeah,
a great time.
Mates are back, baby.
Hey.
let's figure out. We'll figure out offline, but when for next time and all that, and what's going on with the other stuff we do.
Tomorrow.
So,
Artema Sunday is the plan right now.
oh, technically you're right. Tomorrow because it's.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Oh god, it's already Saturday. I hate it here.
Should we say goodbye?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we will. It's fun if that's good with y'all.
Hey,
Yeah.
if you stuck with us, thank you for being here with us.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Good night,
So
everyone.
long. And is it Thursday for the someday?
That's not
whatever
ours.
it is.
No.
It's
No,
time
no.
now.
Time.
Bye, everybody.
Love you guys. Bye.